Okay. I think we are officially live. I appreciate everybody's patience with me. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me say hi to some people. What's going on, sir? What's going on, Kylie? I appreciate you being here. HB, what's going on? Serenity, Little Deer, I appreciate you being here. Proxy, what's up? Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Remo, what's going on? Chaos, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Beginner, what's going on? I appreciate you being here. Yeah, so listen, this was I do apologize for my tardiness for being late. I, as you can see, we had to re-download the whole game. For whatever reason, BlueStacks was not pulling up the game. I could pull up BlueStacks, but it wouldn't load any game. Any game that I tried, it wouldn't load it for whatever reason. So I had to uninstall BlueStacks altogether, and I had to try and reinstall BlueStacks, which I did. And then I had to try and reinstall Aether Gazer. As you can see, that's what we're doing right now. But for whatever reason, I was trying to sign into my Google Play, and it has a two-step authentication, and that wasn't working for whatever reason. Finally got that to work. I'm hoping this works, and we get this rolling, because the trailer was playing, and it was all choppy. I don't know what's going on. We're obviously experiencing some extreme technical difficulties, but regardless, I digress. 11 likes. Thank you guys so much. Almost 30 of you here to hang out. I do truly appreciate it. Today, we're going to go ahead, and I wanted to ask you guys, I guess while we wait for this to load, this will be the perfect time to ask you guys. If you saw my poll video, we got Bastet and we got Anubis, right? Originally, I was thinking about building Bastet up first, because you have to keep in mind the resources to build up both these characters, plus I have to build up Jin'e too. I never built Jin'e. So we have to build up Jin'e, we have to build up Bastet, we have to build up Anubis. That's 3 characters. That's a lot of resources. It's going to take a little bit of time, needless to say. So I need to prioritize who I'm going to build up first. I was thinking about doing Bastet first, because she seems like a fan favorite. Plus, I think I'm more interested in building Bastet up and getting her online first anyways, as a priority. And then go from there. But I wanted to get your guys' feedback on it, if we should do Bastet and then Anubis, or Anubis and then Bastet, and then obviously Jin'e probably last. What's going on, Moons? Glizzy, what's going on? I appreciate you being here. Predator, Luna, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Galaxy, how you doing? Appreciate you being here. Khalid, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's a hassle, Glizzy. BlueStack's been having problems on my side. Yeah, BlueStack's been giving me some issues lately. Before I went live, I almost downloaded LD Player. I still might. What's going on, Knight? I appreciate you being here. Make yourself a backup of the game if it happens. Again, you only need updates. Yeah, well, that's what it was initially. I only needed to update BlueStacks, which I did. And then, I don't know, I was still experiencing some issues. I had better experience. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that, Serenity. I'm probably going to just switch to LD Player, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what it is, Q. I don't know why I'm having that issue. I call hacks on your Anubis pulls. They were pretty nutty, right? So little resources, seriously, especially when you're trying to build up a lot of modifiers. And we just got done building up Marduk, so that's another thing, right? We're coming off the heels of Marduk. We just built them up. It's a lot of resources. If you want to go Bastet, then go Anubis. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hey, what's going on, Leonchi? How you doing? What's going on? What happened? Tell me what happened. Also, another quick announcement. We have a guest that's going to be joining us, I believe. And that's going to be Froknok. He's going to be joining us today. We're going to go ahead and discuss Aether Gazer Global. We're going to talk about many different topics. So I hope you guys enjoy that as well. Let me see. Actually, let me see if they're ready. Ladies go first. Yeah, exactly, Galaxy. Just watch your summon video and it was fire. Hey, thank you, Knight. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Let me see if Frok's ready. Hold on. Frok is another Aether Gazer content creator. So we've been trying to collab on a live stream to discuss Aether Gazer, kind of talk about the game, and just give our thoughts on it. So hopefully we can get him on. Hey, what's going on, Krista? I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Luck is back. The luck is back. It might have just been for this one. What's going on, Decibels? I appreciate you being here. Honestly, don't even build Janae. We know she's just for the old. Really, honestly, she is just for the old chain. I'm not gonna lie to you. But to be fair, the old chain is good. Not just visually. The old chain is actually good. Plus, I want to build up Janae for the Shino team just in general. She's really valuable. She is really valuable, and I like Janae. I do. I've been meaning to do that. Oh, Froke's gonna go live as well. Okay. Okay. Froke's gonna go live. I think Froke goes live on Twitch. So they're gonna be going live on Twitch. Thank you guys for almost the 20 likes. I appreciate it. I pulled a dupe of S. Hera. Hey, congratulations. And she's double S now. Hey, and got 5 copies of Bastet. Hey, congratulations, my friend. That is nutty. Absolutely nutty. You killed it. To be fair, 2.0 Janae is pretty decent. Yeah, she is. You can build Cooney ult now for free to play. Yeah. I just need to get her built up. I don't have to have her like maxed out. She doesn't need to be like the greatest Janae in the world, but I need to at least have her passable, if that makes sense. She needs to be able to hold her own at least. So I gotta get her built up. What is a good team for Anubis? You know, I don't think Anubis has like the greatest of teams, to be honest with you, but I think Bastet's gonna be good because she does shadow shred resistance on the enemy, so Bastet's gonna be good and she's gonna do some damage. And then you could always throw Hera in there. Hera's always a sneaky good option to throw into any team. You could also do Hell for the shadow damage up. It just really depends on what you have on your account. Hoder you could throw in there, another Nile character, which if you want to. I mean, you already have Bastet for the gen zone, so you'd be solid there. That's the problem with Anubis. He doesn't have like the most synergistic ideal teams to be able to perform probably as good as he could. But I'll have to mess around with it and see what's really good teams. You could probably look them up, but I'll probably do a video on Anubis. Well, not probably, I will do a video on Anubis, giving you my impressions of him, my build for him, and the team that I like with them. By the way, almost 50 of you here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the 20 likes. Amazing. Janae's great if you force one element. If you let her do her performance, yeah. No, I hear you, Chaos. It would just be for the old chain. I'm gonna be honest with you. I forgot Janae. She is sitting at level 20 with nothing else level. I also have her double S as well. That's another thing. Bastet, who I'm going to be playing for a while. Yeah, Moons, exactly. I'm gonna Omega rank Cooney eventually. Eventually, right, Proxy? Eventually. For Anubis, you could solo or use old chain with Sobek. I mean, you could do Sobek. I'm just not a big fan of Sobek. I never have been, never will be. But yeah, you could definitely old chain with Sobek. Yeah, that's definitely another one. So confusing. Some say Sobek and Anubis are half brothers. Some say it's, yeah. I haven't looked into the Egyptian mythology too deep. I'm gonna be honest. If I would have gotten 6 copies of Bastet, she'd be triple S by now, next to Omega. Yeah, I actually triple S my Bastet just with the resources from the shop. I've been hoarding them for Bastet. I mean, unknowingly it was for Bastet. I just haven't been using them for any other A rank modifiers. But now with Bastet, like, she's the one that I wanted to use it on, and so I got her to triple S from that alone. So yeah, we're gonna probably eventually Omega Bastet. His functor isn't synergistic with his ult, which kind of sucks though. Yeah, that's kind of weird. I wonder why it's like that. It's very odd. I tried 2 multis, but I got Osiris. I mean, that's not bad, Knight. I mean, obviously you probably wasn't going for Osiris, but that's not a terrible pull. Even as Chainbot, her ult with Bastet is physical damage. You mean Janae's? Yeah, Janae's is physical damage, but is it damage? Does she provide damage up, or does she do the resistance shred of the elements? I can't remember. She does one of the two, which is still really good. I really don't know why Anubis didn't get an old chain with Kingu or Bastet. Kingu would have been nice. Bastet, yeah, there probably should have been one with Bastet, you know, like the cat and the dog thing. Yeah, that should have been something for real. I know Sobek is trash, but the chain gives a 60% ult charge. Yeah, no, I understand. I know that the ult chain is really good. I'm just not a fan of Sobek whatsoever. Like you won't catch me probably ever building Sobek. No, never. No. Unless it was like an S rank Sobek and he was like raw as all get out. What's going on, Scully? I appreciate you being here. How you doing? She does physical damage and shreds to all four. Yeah, it was shred. There you go. The shred is good. I like the shred. Hey, Ressa, I appreciate you being here. Congrats on getting Anubis. Also, Hades, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey, what's going on, Locke? I appreciate you being here. You look brand new. Does Hera need Functor if I'll only use her on auto? Yeah, you definitely would still want to get it. Even if you're going to use her on auto AI, yeah, you're definitely still going to want to get it. Wasn't your game already updated? Yeah, Issei, you must have missed earlier. So I had to uninstall everything and then reinstall. I was having some issues. What's going on, John? I appreciate you being here. Sobek only targets one enemy, which sucks. I'm just not a fan of him at all. Fun fact, Bastet in Egyptian mythology is the goddess of cats. Makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. What's going on, Joe? I appreciate you being here. New Ryuguri has old chain with Anubis. That would be incredible. That would be really dope. But I can't wait for that new Ryuguri. That corrupted Ryuguri is incredible. Okay, Froke is ready. Let me go ahead and call Froke. See if I get Froke in here. Hey, what's going on, Froke? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Hello.
Okay, hello. I think you're coming in loud and clear. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Glad we can actually make it finally.
We finally got it going, right? I told chat that we've been trying to get this going for a while now. So glad we finally got it coordinated.
Oh, is chat actually listening to us right now? Your chat?
Yeah, I'm live. I got you on the call.
Okay, then hello everyone in Furthest chat. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so I told them earlier that I was going to be hopping on with you, but just to reiterate, just in case you guys are hopping in now, this is Froke, amazing Aether Gazer content creator. You stream the game on Twitch almost like every day, right?
Yeah, I stream on Twitch every day. Nowadays, since like we could actually do the multi-stream thing as well, with,
right?
Since Twitch actually let us, I do stream occasionally on YouTube too.
Okay.
But mostly I do YouTube photos. But yeah, like I just thought to go live today on YouTube as well, since to make it more easier for people to actually find me if they want to, instead of going to different sites.
Are you multi-streaming right now, Twitch and YouTube?
Yeah, I'm multi-streaming right now, yeah.
Okay, all right, awesome. So Froke, Aether Gazer content creator, streams on Twitch like every day, but now is probably going to be multi-streaming to YouTube because Twitch allows it. Also puts out videos on YouTube as well for Aether Gazer. And other gacha games, yeah? Or is it just Aether Gazer?
Aether Gazer is definitely my favorite one right now to play, for sure. So, I mean, I've been playing every day on Twitch, of course, but
yeah.
I do play Honkai Star Rail, I do play Genshin. I used to play Arc Knights. I want to continue play Arc Knights, but I mean, there's so many games you can play in a day. Like,
right. Only so many you can fit in. Okay, so that's Froke. So make sure you go ahead and support them on all those platforms. I always try and emphasize promoting other Aether Gazer content creators because, as you know, Froke, there's not many of us that at least do it consistently. And I do think that this game is very special, that deserves more attention and eyes on it. And obviously, us content creators are the ones that promote it and advertise the game. So, always make sure to support them and really hold on, Froke, just for a second. Nonstop Dre, thank you for 39 months of being a member. That's insane, my friend.
Hey,
nice. 39 months. Being an FPG family member. It's been a while. What's your favorite character to play since the game came out? Well, I gotta play Bastet, but currently it's Oceanus. Are there any upcoming games you're looking forward to play? Yeah, there's a lot of games I'm looking forward to play. So, Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves is definitely two like right off the bat that I can think of. Project Mugen, if we get some more information on that. That duet Night Abyss looks really cool as well. I'm intrigued by that one. And then Arc Knights Enfield. The gameplay and what I saw from the trailer, and from the technical test that they did recently looks really good. So I'm interested in that. So yeah, many games. Oh, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink next year. There's a lot of games, yeah, that I'm super excited for, that I'm that I'm looking forward to.
Definitely a
Uh,
lot of games. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Everything you said pretty much like it applies to me as well. Pretty much.
right, right. But thank you, Nonstop Dre, for that. That's a very long time to support the channel, so I do truly appreciate that. Froke, my game is still downloading, by the way.
It's all
So
good. No worries. No
yeah,
worries.
I didn't think it was gonna take this long. I'm gonna be honest. I had to uninstall everything. I had to uninstall Blue Stacks, uninstall Aether, and then
Bro.
I had to reinstall. I don't know why, but it wasn't, for whatever reason, it wasn't pulling. Blue Stacks would pull up, but Aether Gazer, the game, wasn't pulling up. So
Ouch. Pain.
I'm hoping this works.
Mm,
So I have a lot of topics for us to touch on because,
sure.
like I
Hmm.
said, we were supposed to do this a while ago, and
Yeah.
IRL stuff.
Yeah.
So since then, we've gotten a lot of information. I
Right.
think the first question I want to ask you, and this is great for the community as well and everybody watching, how do you feel? Because you play the CN version as well, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I started playing the Sient version about like 2 weeks ago, actually, and my Billy verification came through. I'm like, you know what? I really want to try out the characters that come later on. I couldn't contain my hype pretty much, like
Did you
that's how much I
did you
yeah.
did you download it for Izanami specifically?
Not specifically Tsunami, but apparently joined at the best moment because when I joined the game, Hera's banner was up. And so like I went from getting Hera and Kotachi from the standard banner to getting Ling Guang and Izanami.
Oh, really?
So like I'm like, oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
sure, why not?
By the way, chat, can you hear Froke? I want to make sure that they can hear you well. I mean, somebody
Also,
said hello, Froke.
yeah,
Ressa
right.
did.
I have your chat open, yeah, in case
Okay.
to see people talking as well. Yeah, there. Hey, Reza Vezuvia, what's up?
Yeah, I want to make. Okay, you guys, he's coming in clear. Okay. Okay. Cool.
All
Cool.
right, cool. Very cool.
Um. Okay. So with that being the case, then how do you feel right now? Global is going at the moment. Like, how do you
Uh,
feel the state of global is right now?
um, it's it's doing things that kind of expected as we go forward, honestly. But overall, I think they're going pretty good. They're doing like the correct stuff, like with bringing updates much faster. With well, maybe the whole racing thing might not be as good for either free to play players or like for some people. But honestly speaking, trying the new stuff, I can see why they're doing it. Like it's really, I could see them like justifying it. Yeah, like, and I think like for global in general, they're doing pretty good. Honestly, they know what they're doing, kind of thing. Like that's how it feels like. Bring the updates earlier, give them the latest stuff. Stuff like that.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think maybe they definitely pressed like the gas a lot during the Marduk Anubis paths, but uh, but I understand why they're doing it.
Right. Right. I
How you feel about it yourself, though? Like, let me hear your own opinion as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch on that. Give me 1 second here because I try to log in and it's wanting me to make a new account. Um,
Huh?
yeah. So give me 1 second.
Uh,
Let me see.
yeah.
I just closed it down. Let me see if I can pop it back up real quick.
I think I had the same problem because I was helping earlier. I streamed earlier as well. Actually, I had the problem where I logged into other people's account because I was doing their dimension variable for them because they didn't
Right.
want to touch it. So um, when I tried to log in myself, I was getting like a new account and I was having like a heart attack pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um
And yeah, I was pressing the wrong button at the beginning apparently. Like I was logging in a little bit differently than I should have. I should have used my Gmail, I guess, rather than logging with just email. Or
right.
I guess it depends on how you actually start the game, I imagine.
Yeah, I know I had this happen before, so booting it back up and see. Um while I wait for that to load, somebody asks Tsukuyomi or Anubis. What do you think?
It depends on your account, honestly. If I'm being completely honest here, if you have Hades, there's no reason to go for Anubis. Like, to be completely honest with you. And if you have Tsukuyomi, I guess you go for Anubis if you really like Anubis. Uh, but from the two, I would probably go Tsukuyomi if I had to absolutely choose. But the thing is that Tsukuyomi needs her functor, right? While Anubis doesn't really need it. Like Tsukuyomi and Functor go like hand in hand. You cannot take Tsukuyomi and not get her Functor, in my opinion.
Right, I agree. Okay. Oh jeez. It's okay. I got to figure this out. It's still wanting me to make a new account.
Is it? Yeah. So yeah, I have your stream open as well and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm going to try this again.
Who's the next modifier after Izanami now in CN? The next modifier is Ryugiri actually.
Yeah.
Yep, Kagutsutsu is getting a new S grade actually
Yeah.
in CN. Yep.
By the way, thank you guys for the 30 likes. I appreciate that. That's incredible. Almost 80 of you here. That's massive. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I do truly appreciate it. Um, yeah, so let me touch on my thoughts on global. Because
Mhm.
you did ask. So right now, I think global is doing the right things in terms of they brought the quality of life stuff and didn't
Mhm.
wait until when CN got it way down the road. I think that was great. Um,
Yeah.
I think they have a good understanding of what they want to do moving forward in the future. Hence the reason why they sped up the Anubis banner and brought this
Yeah.
sooner.
Yeah.
Because I think they do understand that everybody has that foresight of CN and are saving for specific characters. But obviously, for the revenue and for the overall health of the game to sustain itself until that point, um, they need to justify continuing global with revenue that they can show, because it is
Right.
a business at the end of the day. And
Yeah.
so
Yes.
I think they want to get to where everybody wants to be anyways, which is 2.0. So they figured Marduk is not hype whatsoever. People are going to skip him anyways. Why not just let's bring Anubis and Bastet? Let's just get things rolling already because people have been saving and are skipping. What does it really even matter? Now, obviously, for free-to-play players, that might not be the greatest, especially when it comes to resources, trying to build these characters up.
Hmm.
But at the same time, the developers understand that you guys
Right.
are skipping anyways. Why are we gonna
Yeah.
delay making money? Um, why not? Let's go ahead and get rolling to where you guys want to be. Anyways, that's kind of my thought process. But I think overall they've been doing a great job. I love that they brought the quality of life features early.
Yeah. 100%. I agree there. Like I agree with everything you said, pretty much. Yeah. Like it is a little bit hard on free to play players, but I think like it's the correct choice overall.
Right, I agree. Um, I feel like it's my Google, but hold on.
Hmm. But yeah, it's a really difficult thing to balance around. Obviously, because like you said, it's a business. They need to make money as well, and obviously, everyone is keeping. They have the foresight. comes with the bad and the good things, right?
Right.
Uh, but I think like this is obviously my own speculation. I cannot know, and I don't think anyone can know unless they are inside the Yongtze, pretty much, or Yostar.
There we go. Sorry, Fro. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. You make it work.
I
Nice,
think
good
so.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, like even
Beautiful.
though with all that said, it still made some good money, I guess, all things
We've
considered.
just begun our work, admin. Show
And
some spirit.
on top of that is that I was thinking, I was talking with my chat at some time. I was like saying, maybe it's fine. Obviously they want to make more. Obviously, like, anyone wants to make, like, everyone wants to make more of the money of the game and stuff. Obviously,
Right.
but I think like maybe it's fine because all the things that we're getting, it's not that they're doing extra work outside of maybe the translations and the English voice, to pretty much record them.
Right.
So maybe the costs to what they make ratio is not that far off, So they're pretty fine so far. What would make it or break it would be after 2.0, where obviously we're getting closer and closer to the more stuff that people want.
Right.
So obviously we want to make more there.
Yeah.
To justify even more. And on top of that, each company and development team operates differently. Some they see it as like a complete package, and some others seeing it as different. Like we have global, we have China, we have Japan, we have Asia. Different different clients in the same server or something. I think like that's what I want to say.
Right.
So maybe or they see it as a one and be like, we good. When we put everything together, the amount of money we make looks pretty good to us. So let's keep it going.
Yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree. And chat, I know the music's loud. Give me 1 second. I had to download the JP voices again.
Oh.
No, I agree with you. Let me lower this sound when I can. Okay, let me lower it now.
Also, for the new people in Furthest chat, the name's Frokenok. I'm a fellow Aether Gazer content creator. Like Further, make a lot of Aether Gazer content, guides and all that kind of stuff. I live stream every day, pretty much on Twitch, and I've been starting to multi-stream also on YouTube as well with lives. Yeah, and I play other games as well alongside Aether Gazer. Aether Gazer is my favorite gacha game to play right now.
Yeah, perfect. Yep, this is Proke for everybody joining in. Bleep, I appreciate you being here. Lucid, I appreciate you being here. Kudo, I appreciate you being here. Toxic, how you doing? I agree with everything that you stated. I think what you stated was very sound. What I believe is that the developers understood what was going to be the lull periods and then what were going to be the high periods. I think they knew that Hera and Hades were going to be, a little bit higher up there. I mean, 700,000, not bad, especially for a game starting out. And then, 300,000, we have to understand that was with Athena, who's not that hyped.
Yeah, he was not that hyped. Yeah.
Eshu, who people were skipping and was also on the standard banner. So those were the two that made up the 300,000, and then Oceanus came like towards the tail end of that.
Yeah.
Who's standard banner as well. So, and then we have Marduk, who admittedly a lot of people were skipping, and rightfully so. I think, honestly, to be fair with you and transparent, I found Marduk to be a lot funner than I thought he was going to be.
That's what's up.
And slightly better than I thought he was going to be. But I still advise people skipping. And now we have Bastet and Anubis, who I think were pretty hype for the most part. And then we have Thor.
Yeah. See, like, man, having actually went through the whole story chapters right now, and played a little bit with people's Thor, pretty much through the guilds and stuff and whatnot. Honestly speaking, like, I can see why many people skipping. Honestly, wait for the Thor patch. The Thor patch is like the big one, kind of thing, like it before the 2.0, because it not only the story itself actually starts to become more captivating. Obviously, Thor being like a high requested unit too, and is one of the best teams with Osiris S rank, right? Which many people actually got because they wanted the Osiris at the beginning of the game.
Right.
So like, they're really waiting for that one. Like, I know people who will say like, "Oh, I'm going Omega Osiris," like in Meta. I'm like, dang, okay.
Right. No, I agree with you. Thor is definitely gonna be the hype patch. So I think we're gonna definitely see another spike in revenue when it comes to, this patch with Bastet and Anubis, and then Thor, and then we have Flame Tier, who honestly I've been seeing like people mix reviews in terms of some people that's their must-have, like they join the game of Aether Gazer for Flame Tier and they have to have them, and then other people are gonna skip because obviously you're getting Jin Woo, who kind of replaces him in a sense.
He's at a bad position for sure.
He's in a bad position for sure. But he's an amazingly cool character, right? So some people are gonna go for him just because of how cool he is. And then we're off to 2.0, and then from 2.0 on, I've been telling people this. It's just like hype drop after hype drop after hype drop. Like there's no real lull periods per se, like there was leading up to where we are now, except maybe like one character I can think of that might not be the most hype thing in the world, possibly two, but the character design saves the second one that I'm thinking of. But after that, I think it's just like I think they just drop bangers, from 2.0 beyond, maybe 3, because I think a lot of people are gonna skip Mang as well. Now that I'm thinking about it,
I don't know, maybe, yeah.
I mean, what is your consensus on that? Hey, what's going on, Andy? I appreciate you being here. Emmanuel, I appreciate you being here.
Look, like, let me tell you this right now. I'm having trust issues. Like, when it comes to Aether Gazer, like, because it's weird, like, that a game like this exists. Then, like you said at the beginning, you think like it's underappreciated in a way, I guess, because
100%, I believe.
Yeah, like it came out late, I guess. That's how I could put it. It came out late. Everything else is already out for a while. People don't usually make the jump from one game to another, or like maybe they have multiple games, like, and they cannot afford another game to play and whatnot. But when it comes to Aether Gazer, for me, it's weird how, like, I feel like Yonks is like inside my head or something, for real. Like, there isn't a single character that I do not like, especially from 2.0 forward. I literally want everyone. I'm like, how can I afford this?
Right. No, I agree with you. I think from 2.0 beyond, and this is just my opinion, I think Yostar and Yongshi from 2.0 beyond really honed in on their audience, and they started to get a good understanding of what their audience wanted in a modifier and a character in terms of like design and kit and everything. And so from 2.0 and beyond, they just went hard on that specifically, and I think that's why every modifier from then on out is almost like a must pull. Like you have to have them, because not only do they look great from a character design standpoint, but kit wise they are amazing as well. Like you want to have these characters on your account because of how good they are, but they also look fantastic, and they're getting all the skins as well. Like it seems as if like they figured out this is what we need to do.
I think it's,
and they went hard.
I think it's something that I heard at the beginning of the game. Back in the day when I was when it came on CN, pretty much. I don't know where I actually read that. It's been so long I can't remember honestly, but I'm pretty sure that I remember someone saying that maybe they felt that they needed to release the game because they were falling behind. And so when they released 1.0, the game itself felt like a little bit more bare bones than it should have been. But by 2.0, they brought all those, quality of life changes to the game, right? Like that we're seeing right now from the get-go. and the game felt more complete. And so they caught up, and they were like, okay, we're good. We did everything we could for the quality of life changes, and obviously we're bringing in more stuff as we go forward. But we did the most things that we wanted to do, and we changed stuff, right? So
Right.
now we can finally focus on what we really want,
Right.
and that is like character design, gameplay designs, all that kind of stuff, right? And obviously they haven't been slacking up that much, because honestly speaking, their characters like pretty cool, and their gameplay is actually pretty diverse too, like from puppet mastery with Hades to big guns with Marduk. Like you
Right.
can see like there is diversity there.
Yeah, I and the way I like to state it to new people that are just joining Aether Gazer, it's like 1.0 leading up to 2.0 was them trying to like discover their identity of what type of game they are and solidify themselves in a specific genre, which is the ARPG genre, where you're lumped in with Honkai Impact 3rd and Punishing Gray Raven. And I feel like 1.0 to 2.0, they were trying to figure out their own specific identity on who they are. And so that's why you had all sorts of different modifiers, and it almost like they were going through phases, and they were just trying to figure themselves out. And then 2.0, and then after that, they nailed it. Like, they figured out their identity, who they are as a game in this genre, and they carved out their own little spot for themselves. Whereas where you look at those characters from 2.0 and beyond, and those are Aether Gazer characters. Like, they finally figured out their identity, their target audience,
right.
who they're trying to cater to, and then they just stepped on the gas on that, because now with Izanami, such a phenomenal character, and then
oh my god, it's like
she's incredible, right? And then
yeah.
and then Corrupted Ryaguri, like, I think they knew Ryaguri was like a fan favorite, but nobody liked him because his gameplay, it was not that great. So they come out with a Corrupted Ryaguri, and he's a chef's kiss, man.
Yeah.
Corrupted Ryaguri looks like like people are going to pull for him because he's Ryaguri, but he's corrupted or altered, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And his gameplay looks sick, and it's unique, right? So and then they're I think rumor, I don't know, is it confirmed or like all but confirmed that it's going to be an Espazembo coming as well?
Yeah, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. They already shown like an actual silhouette, of Buzembo, but they haven't seen how it looks or what it's gonna be. But we're pretty much waiting for her. Yeah, but there's like Buzembo, and then there is like people waiting on Odin. They think like Odin is gonna come closer to the 3.0.
Odin's another one. Yeah.
Esper Tandy as well.
Like, so you see how they're doing that? It's like they know their community, and they know their player base, because everybody loves Bazembo. People love Odin. It's like and people love Ryaguri. It's like they know now their community and their player base, and now they're catering to them with these modifiers that people want. So that's why I say I think they really, they figured out their identity in 2.0, and now they're just, and that's why I think on global we're gonna see such a nice shift. Oh, also with the PC client as well, I think that's going to bring many eyes to the game with the PC client introduced, because I know many people are just waiting for that as well. So
right, I mean, you could say that today you may not have any troubles if it wasn't for the PC client.
Exactly. That's so true. BlueStacks, it plays very well, but I run into some of these issues. Whereas with the PC client, that wouldn't have been the case. I would have been able to boot up and been on time to my stream, and we would have been just running smooth, right?
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like PC client's another big thing. My own speculation slash hope slash guessing is that they're gonna release the PC client with the anniversary or something.
That's very realistic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that being the case for sure.
Excuse me.
I gotta actually re-keybind my controller because it's all off. Yeah, I could see that being for anniversary, certainly. And I could see that being introduced to global the same time it's introduced on CN.
Oh, I really hope so. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how far we're gonna keep the gas. You know, they do they want to cut completely with CN as far as global goes, or like they gonna have it like around, I don't know, 6 months, 5 months,
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, but yeah, I was hoping like when the anniversary happens for CN, we're gonna get our own pretty much like a quote unquote anniversary too, and bring stuff that PC client stuff will come to us as well at the same time.
right. No, I agree. I think that certainly will be the case. Really quickly, thank you guys for the 40 likes. Thank you, almost 90 of you here. I do truly appreciate you. What's going on, Enjoyer? I appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging out. Emmanuel, what's going on? I appreciate you being here. If I didn't say hi earlier, how you doing? Welcome. He says Ling Wang or Hera. What do you think?
Ling Wang.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Ling Wang. Because she could do,
honestly,
she could do like what Hera does, right? Essentially.
Yeah, but she's like overall, masterclass of a support, and she's the best one in fire teams as well. So Jingwu, which we get for free. So
right, yeah,
you're gonna need her.
Yeah, you definitely want to get. Would you classify Ling Wang as a must pull?
Yes, even though I do not like to actually say like must pulls,
right?
But like if she's definitely a must pull as a support as well, and being like on the top of the list like every single patch. Yeah,
right. She just fits on like every single team. She's like the optimal pick for everybody. Hey, what's going on, Queen? I appreciate you being here. When do you think, because somebody's talking about Odin, when do you think they're gonna introduce Odin to the game? I'm so hyped for Odin, by the way. As
a playable character?
Right.
I imagine it's gonna be closer to anniversary or something. It's not gonna be like a whatever patch like 2.5, 2.6. It's gonna be like an anniversary patch or something around there at least.
Right. I agree with you.
Too hyped of a character to leave it on a weird in between patch, unless they take the route, I guess, with how they did with Izanami now, and they have like another half anniversary, and they say like, okay, you know what, we actually decided to release Buzembo for this anniversary or whatever, and we're gonna release the next hype character in the another half anniversary, that kind of thing.
Somebody wanted, no, I agree with you. I think that's a good assessment. Somebody wanted me to ask you, what modifiers are you interested to see in the future? That's a good question.
As a new modifier, like we completely unknown, or something that we know is coming?
So no, yeah, completely unknown. So outside of Ryuguri and Espizembo, who would you like to see as a modifier in the game playable?
Okay, so I was talking about today about that actually, and the one character that came to mind is the character that actually appeared in this patch for us in global. I was thinking that after we're finished with Sasanami, they kind of tease that we're going to Sasvat, and Sasvat is Nile, if I'm not mistaken. So I was thinking,
interesting.
What if we get an S rank Bastet?
Bro, that would be wild. S rank Bastet.
Because I know Bastet is a very popular character, right?
That would do revenue.
right?
Yeah. That would be incredible. Okay, I like that. What else? Is that the only one you really thought of?
That's the only one I thought I could think of right now off my top of my head. But man, there's so many characters that are like, it's kind of weird, difficult to find. Like, okay, so what else? I mean, they already played in my cards with like the Kaguchutsu corrupted form and whatnot.
I mean, yeah, I didn't even see that coming. That for me was top tier.
Yeah, I was watching like Chaotix like live stream and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, no, I agree. Somebody said if we do an S rank Bastet, they need to have the ult chain with Anubis. I think that would need to be a thing.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of weird that they didn't have an Anubis ultimate skill saying. While I don't really complain because I love Jinae and I love Bastet, so I'm fine with that. Like, it's a W in my book.
No, that visual on that old chain's a massive W.
Yeah, so like, but it is kind of weird.
Chat,
Also,
let
Dimitri, what's
me
up?
me ask you really quickly. Would you guys be hyped for an S rank Bastet? I can only imagine the design on that character.
True.
Yo, somebody said S rank Bastet would make me no longer free to play.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I'm telling you, an S rank Bastet would do numbers.
Definitely. I feel so
If
too, yeah.
if there's any, I'm just throwing this out here. If there's any Aether Gazer devs watching this stream right now, you need to do an S rank Bastet. That
There you
would
go.
print money for you guys with a skin.
With a, yeah.
You have to do a skin. You guys would, it would be revenue. Oh, somebody said Zeus, Ares, Valkyrie, or Loki. Oh, Susano.
Susan. Oh
Shiva,
yeah. Like, if we
Monkey
go with
King.
mythologies and stuff, yeah, we have so many. Honestly, like
That is what's so, and I've talked about this before. Aether Gazer, they had such a great idea with going with mythology, but with multiple different mythologies, because they have so many so many things to pull from
right.
that they can use that are extremely hype.
I was thinking.
S Bastet equals instant Omega. Yeah,
I mean,
you guys are crazy. Yeah,
there is
Bastet will surpass Hades. Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce her honestly, but V Enjoyer in your chat said about Sekhmet. I think like that's Sekhmet.
Oh,
I'm not sure
Sekhmet.
how.
Yeah.
Sekhmet, yeah. Yeah, that's a highly requested playable character as well. Like from the moment like people saw her, like it's like wow.
Right. Oh man, they can go. Yeah, they can go in so many different directions. But I think you nailed it, man. S rank Bastet. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because I was thinking about like, we were talking about a little bit of Kagutsutsu and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, he got another S, right? So, and Tyr has another S, so it's not out of the question for other people to get S. But the thing is, like, they need to pick someone who's popular, who people really like. And I'm like, wait a second, Buzembo's an A rank, and now she's getting an S after so long, right? And everyone wanted Buzembo to get like an S. And who else is an A rank and is the last A rank that actually appeared that could pass as an S rank? Bastet.
Right. No, I think you nailed it, man. I think you absolutely nailed it. And S rank Bastet would be wild.
So yeah, for sure.
Because her A rank is already not only popular but also strong too.
Yeah.
So S rank would just make sense.
I'm definitely. I've already been using it. I already built here myself.
Did you?
But yep,
Oh,
I was ready.
I'm
I was ready. I was pretty far.
I'm so far behind. Gotta build her up.
I mean, you did build Marduk. I didn't build Mulder. Like so.
I did. Yeah, I built him like
so
frame one.
Like, let's be honest here. Yeah, like you built Marduk immediately. I didn't. I was keeping for Bastet. Also.
You made the smart move, by the way. Just then, you know.
It's because like I know what's coming. But what I mean about that is like I know what's coming for me is that I want to keep as much as I have because I need all these characters coming up like one after another. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna get all of them. I need someone to skip, and I'm sorry. Even though I did pull actually today, I did pull for Anubis today.
Right.
It's just that I did only 110 pull, and I lost the 50-50, and I got Scuddy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a W, though.
Yeah, it's not bad, because she gets a nice glow up, though.
Actually, I'm a Scuddy enjoyer myself. I have here Functor as well.
Yeah, no, I really like Scotty as well. I've always been a big advocate of her since the beginning. So when I found out she gets a a nice glow up, and she does, performs really well in the future. I mean, that made me excited.
Yeah, there is a lot of pre-requirements for her, honestly, which maybe is gonna be a bit hard for some people, especially if
Right.
they don't use Caddy. But it's gonna be for one patch, I guess, because after that Izanami comes out. So
Yeah, and then Izanami kind of ruins
I mean,
that.
Caddy is still pretty good, obviously, if you have the requirements. But Izanami is that much better.
Yeah, I think not only Izanami being that much better, I think personally I would enjoy her gameplay more
Oh, it's a pretty nice gameplay.
than
Yeah,
Scotty's. Yeah.
It kind of it's kind of the same in a way that both use normal attacks, well, charge attacks for Scotty more, but the thing about it is that it's more swift, like slashes, along
Yeah.
with her skills being like super good, and
Right.
being like a dual attack with her little I'm not sure what to actually call it, her assist kind of thing, like
Yeah,
that
like her
comes up.
like her stand. She has like a
Yeah,
JoJo stand.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, and the thing is that she has one thing that she can actually use her parry by herself. She doesn't need to actually get hit. So like, there's no downgrade.
Yeah, she kind of has like the whole package, right?
Right. Yeah, I saw people talking about it in Discord, and they were saying that S base Izanami is as good as at least double S Jinwoo.
I don't know whose video it was, but they were doing a boss fight with Izanami, and it wasn't even like a fully maxed out Izanami, with a ton of resources. And they got to like the boss's health bar being like there's like 22 health bars left, and then it just instantly deleted, like it was one shot from 22 health bars with Izanami, and it was like a level 40 or 50 Izanami. And I was like, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously they had the proper teammates with her. They had Mitsu and I think Ling Wang, but that was still kind of crazy to see that they did that.
Honestly speaking, yeah, the HP bars go crazy from 2.0 forward, from what I've seen. Like, we're talking about a lot of H bars, and a lot of those H bars going down, like...
Isn't it like 200 health bars or something crazy like that?
I've seen the last boss I fought, like, in a story chapter, had like something like 500 or something, I think.
That's insane.
Yeah, like, obviously you do like a lot of there's some gameplay enemies who do a lot of damage altogether, but still, like, you do a lot of, like, there's a lot. Also, someone asked about how I feel about not being any new A ranks after
Oh
Bastet.
yeah, Decibel asked that. Yeah, how do you feel about that? I mean, that's the new gen zone, right? They don't have any A ranks, just S ranks.
Well, there's no new A ranks after Bastet. Bastet is the last A rank, yeah. And you could say that even Seher is like an S rank in a way, but...
Right.
See, I don't really mind it, honestly. Because it's kind of like a toss-up, because, while they were bringing A ranks, they were always at least giving us, the base, right, for free by pretty much getting it right.
Right.
So it's not like we had to actually go for an A rank specifically if we thought it's like super powerful or it fits nicely somewhere. I have played a game before where there were no more 4 stars, for example, and there were only 5 stars after some point.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel that different. Like, you could play around better of what you wanted to follow and whatnot. You didn't, like, for example, oh my god, like, that A rank is in that banner and I don't want that S character or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't mind it, obviously, because the game itself like gives us all the A ranks. You always have something new to play with, to try out, right? As a new character to get every patch, or every next patch. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Like it's kind of fetosa. Like I don't really mind it.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to say.
Yeah, at
because
least for now.
Yeah, because like obviously having A ranks are great for free to play players because they can get them for free, and a lot of these A ranks are really good. You know, you take a look at Bastet, she's an S rank in disguise. Heimdall, I think, is an S rank in disguise. And Leal's fantastic. Hermes
Heimdall's pretty good.
Yeah, you know, Heimdall's pretty cracked. Hermes, you know, Kali. Like all these A ranks are actually really good A ranks. Kingu is not bad as well. So for free to play players, it's really good because you can get these characters for free. You don't have to spend any currency, and they hold their own. The issue is, and this is not an Aether Gazer thing, this is a gacha game thing, is that A ranks aren't profitable. They don't provide any revenue. And the issue with that is that the developers and the individuals that are on the team spend time to create these characters and to make them, but they don't receive any revenue back from them per se, unless you are going for them specifically in the gacha. But a lot of, once again, they're free. You don't have to, and you can build them up in terms of transcending them through reoccurring dream and stuff like that. So it what happens is that developers start to realize that these A ranks aren't profitable revenue wise, so they're actually wasting money creating them rather than making money. So then what happens is they start to shift. Once again, this is all gacha games, not just Aether Gazer. It's very rare that there's a gacha game that continues making a lesser tier characters. They start to just switch to it being the rarity limited up drop rate, because now the time that they spend to make them, they're recouping that back from you spending, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And so that's usually typically what happens. Usually when a game starts out, I mean, you could look at really any game. Tower Fantasy, they don't make any more regular, I don't even know what the tier is on that. I forgot. But they only make premium characters now. I think the only ones that still really do it consistently is Hoyoverse games, like,
which makes like a bajillion of money.
But yeah, but they make millions of dollars, so it doesn't affect them really in any way. So they actually have the luxury of being able to do that.
And
fortunately,
even then, they don't make it like every single patch or anything. Like they have like patches where they don't have new characters at all. They have reruns and stuff and whatnot.
And a lot of times those characters you can only get in the banner that they're in. I think it's very rare that they have them farmable, that you can actually for free farm them out.
Only if they give you like one copy, through an event or something,
Is that consistent every time though?
How
I can't remember.
Hoyoverse does it is that they give you like every 2 or 3 patches like a free character from kind of the latest ones, or like they decided depending on the event where it takes place and stuff. In the other parts they give you like a free weapon or something of some sort.
Gotcha.
Like for example, next parts they give like I think Freminet was it, who's like one of the latest characters from Fontaine.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Queen, I'm not sure what you're referring. Was that Izanami fight that I was talking about? Is that what you're referring to? Arc Knights as well with the 4 and 5 stars, I think. Honkai still brings out A ranks. They are always permanently support. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In Honkai, yes, but not in Genshin. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, Punishing Grey Raven. Do they still? Yeah, they still come out with A rank characters, right? or like
Yeah, I think
lesser
like
tier.
it's I guess it depends on how they want to continue forward with the game. It's one, their plans for what they think to do and whatnot. I guess different, obviously, development teams do things differently and whatnot. So
Okay.
yeah. While I guess like that's what I was trying to say as well. While it's something that I'm not surprised to see, but it at the same time, like it, people still do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that certainly makes sense. Yeah, I guess it would. I guess it's a little odd that they stopped on Bastet.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I cannot think what the process is behind like stopping there. I guess.
Yeah, like what the reason was for that.
Yeah, kind of hard to pin it down. Honestly, we need to be inside there to know pretty much. But
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing that I can think of.
right. Yeah.
Is that like from a revenue standpoint, it just wasn't wasn't lucrative for them to continue doing that.
Right. But what Oli said there, it actually, it kind of brings back what you were saying as well. Like, if they make A ranks like Bastet and Heimdall, things will go well. So, yes, that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna make A ranks like Bastet and Heimdall, which obviously Bastet can pass as an S rank as well.
She certainly can, yeah.
So, might as well make them an S rank, right? Like, I think that's what, like, they kind of, like, play you a little bit there, might as well make them an S rank.
Yeah, because
Maybe
like for example, like Bastet, I know a lot of people were going to try and like get her to triple S and Omega and stuff like that. Where usually if you're gonna try and like I triple S my Bastet for free, but for Omega, that's I mean you could still do that for free though.
Yeah, you can
I'm
still
thinking
do
about.
it. Like it's funny how it works, right?
It's tough, but yeah, because I could see people pulling to try and get her to Omega, and in that case, yeah, they would make money. But I could see people just being patient and just Omegaing her for free. So then it's like, is it really beneficial? I mean, I guess it makes the banner more enticing.
I guess so, yeah.
Like it gives you more of a reason to pull on the banner because you have a very nice A rank on there alongside.
Yeah,
it is tough. It's an interesting situation.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation. You never know. Yeah, maybe if you think like the amount of work we put in doesn't we don't feel like it's an A rank anymore. It's at least S, right, or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
because like if you're gonna
like,
make them that good, you might as well just make them an S rank, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe it's like that simple of a thing. Like they were designing the guys like what is this an A rank? Like is it? I'm like yeah.
Right. Right. It starts to like border. Yeah, it starts to border that, and then it's like, well, we might as well just make them an S rank and put them on a limited banner and make money off of them.
Exactly, because like you said, with A ranks you can actually farm them to Omega for free, right? But with S ranks, it's not that easy to farm, especially if they're not in the soap from the standard, characters, right? So you need to pull. So they make
and I think Queen kind of nailed it. They say that I think the main issue is they had make strong A ranks perhaps. So stating like the A ranks are too strong.
Yeah, that's actually true. Like you don't want to have a situation that there is in Genshin right now, right? That's the one that I can think of because it's like so apparent there right now. Where Xinqiu, Xianling, and Bennett, the original like 4-star characters from the beginning of the game, they still like the best characters in the game.
Right. Like they're better than a lot of the new 5 star.
Yeah.
Are they considered 5 stars in Genshin? Okay.
5 stars, yeah.
Haven't played that game in so long either. And then they're still better than the new 4 stars that come out. Like they're still the top of the top tiers.
Yeah.
And I think the Genshin devs realized that, and then they like started to tone back the 4 stars that they brought out.
Pretty much. Maybe that's like one other reason, like the whole thing of balancing stuff, I guess, as well.
Right.
While Genshin is like kind of a casual game, it doesn't really have content that you require that kind of firepower to complete or anything like that.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's true, and some people can maybe state that about Aether Gazer as well. Like you don't, you don't need that level of power in Aether Gazer
Oh yeah,
to be able
100%.
to be able to complete content either. So maybe that's another reason.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, now it's like Sincho is falling off. Yeah, I do agree there. Since the new Fontaine characters and stuff, and especially Archon and whatnot. But still,
Right.
one of the best characters and whatnot. But yeah, I wanted to actually, and good thing you brought it up. Like, I want to say that as well. Aether Gazer, I don't think like there is game modes in the game that you cannot actually completely clear by not having the best characters in the game or like the strongest characters in the game. You can still clear with having characters that they are lower tier than some others, right?
Right, and that's something that I've always tried to mention. Like if I'm ever speaking about a character or a modifier or who you should go for if you're new to the game, I always try and emphasize that Aether Gazer is certainly one of those games, which I do. That's one of the reasons why I'm so drawn to the game, is that it truly is one of those games to where you can pick a modifier that you find to be your most favorite, and they may not necessarily be the best in terms of their kit and where they land on a tier list, but if you put enough resources into them, you understand the game well enough, you can clear the hardest of content with them, albeit it might be a little more difficult and you might not clear it as fast, but you can still clear it and get it done.
Yeah, obviously you need like some sort of bigger investment and whatnot for some characters. Some other characters maybe it's obviously not as comfortable to clear with compared to some S ranks. Obviously,
Right.
they need to sell you the character somehow outside of the design as well, like like being stronger or whatever. Like obviously
Exactly.
you can see the difference between obviously Hades and someone else right now in global. Like Hades clears everything like instantly.
Right.
You don't even have to try, so.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and and some modifiers, this is something I'm starting to notice as well as I start to progress in Aether Gazer, is that some modifiers, they have very synergistic teams that amplify whatever your main DPS. So for example, Hades is a very good example. She has an extremely synergistic team that caters to her very, very well. And I think that's one reason why, outside of her kit, why she does so well and performs so good, is because she has a team that's like very dedicated to her, that just buffs her damage through the roof. Whereas other modifiers, like let's just throw Anubis out there as an example, doesn't have a very synergistic team that focuses on him specifically. So he may fail in compare, like his kit may be on par with Hades, but his team is nowhere near what Hades' teams is, and so that could be a big difference as well, on how a modifier performs. And I think a lot of tier lists are centered around that. When you look at them, the modifiers that are in like T0, a lot of times it's their kit, but it's also the teams that they fit on. They have very good teams.
I think it plays like how good they are fit in general. Like for example, Hera, right? Hera is a character that stayed like at the top of the tier list because of how good she is to pretty much fit everywhere. Like,
Right.
Like you can put Hera literally anywhere. Like
Anywhere.
Yeah, like you have like two characters. Okay, who can I put in the third character? Hera. Yeah, okay, yeah, put Hera.
Yeah.
No problem at all. Yeah. It's that the support, obviously support's gonna be always more characters that will stay more out there compared to the DPS. The DPS is easy to actually overpower and power creep. You just make the numbers bigger, like
Right. Yeah,
so
big
like,
numbers.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like
Yeah. But that's why supports, they hold their value for so long. Like the same with Ling Wang, right? Or Gang Chen. You're gonna see them all over the place because they're just good supports.
The utility they have is that great. Like for example, playing with Gensen in the Sien version, I was like, I'm actually missing Genshin in the global because of how good she is to actually, gather all the normal enemies together.
Right, right.
Like, it's crazy. When I saw it, I was like, "You're kidding me!" It was crazy because I was, I cannot read Chinese. Like, let me put that out there. I don't know Chinese, so I cannot really, read the descriptions and stuff. I just go by pressing and figuring things out, right?
Right.
So I was pressing stuff, and I kind of figure out how Genshin is like pretty straightforward to play and which button like gathers the enemies and whatnot.
Right.
And I press it, and there were enemies behind me, like behind the character,
Yeah.
off camera, and all of a sudden I see them like gather in front of me, and I'm like, wow.
That's crazy.
Like,
But
yeah,
that shows how nutty some of these modifiers can be.
Right.
You know how, sorry, I'm trying to like
Yeah, it's all good.
batch this mantle over here.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, that just shows how insane they can be. And what separates, why certain modifiers land on tier lists the way they do.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. Yeah, I'm actually super excited about Gangchen. Now that you mentioned her.
Yeah. Like, having said all that, though, like, I still believe in the end of the day, you should play the game in a way that satisfies you, pretty much. Because if you're not playing the game in a way that satisfies you and having fun playing the game, then eventually you're gonna burn out of it, pretty much.
Agree.
Because it's good, obviously you want to get the good characters, to have a better, more comfortable time clearing stuff, but you should, at least for me, how I see it, at least so far, is that Aether Gazer is lenient enough to be able to play the characters you really want to play, because they give you like multiple bosses with different elements, but you don't have to complete all of them to get all the rewards. I guess only Hazard Zone level 20 is like the hardest thing to do, in a way, to clear the content. Like, if we have to say, you need to have like stronger teams and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know, like so far I haven't been playing the games that are the characters that I really want to play, honestly.
Yeah, and what's really cool about Aether Gazer as well is that you can make it as challenging as you want to. So
yeah.
you don't have to have all teammates. Like, one of the most fun things that I did recently was use Oceanus by himself and try and clear hard content with him just by himself. And that, for me, that was a lot of fun. And so Aether Gazer gives you that flexibility to be able to do that. As well as use the characters that you want. Will it be more difficult? Yeah, probably.
Probably, yeah.
But you'll still be able to do it, and you'll probably have fun doing it. And
yeah,
you have that freedom of choice. Because the great thing is that the content isn't so hard that you have to play the meta. Right? There's some games to where you have no choice. You have to use specific characters in order to clear the content. Aether Gazer, that's not the case, right?
Yeah, unless you're going for the leaderboard, which I understand there, but the leaderboards themselves don't give you anything outside of prestige and flex, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like you can still play the units you really want, and the game itself, like you said, is not hard. At least at this point of the current patch we are, there is not hard enough that you need to play the meta characters.
Right.
Someone in my chat says Code Leon says, like, I should complain that Sonic Boom Athena is not relevant because there's no physical support.
Yeah, so true. What's going on, Cyrus? I appreciate you being here. I want to take a moment to thank you guys. 50 likes, almost 80 of you here consistently. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and joining in on the conversation, asking questions. That's what it's all about. I think I could speak on Froke as well, that one of our one of our main things that we wanted to accomplish on today's stream was to bring the community together for Aether Gazer. Because once again, we feel as if this game deserves to have more eyes on it and more attention. And I think a way to do that is through collaboration like we're doing today. And one of our main focuses was coming together to speak about the game, but also to bring the community together. So the fact that, 80 of you guys are here hanging out for an Aether Gazer stream, where I haven't even done anything, by the way, Froke. I've just been building up Bastet this whole time. I haven't even gotten into any gameplay. So the fact that people are here hanging out and talking while I'm just farming material and building up a character, I think speaks volumes to the type of community that we cultivated here. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you guys for hanging out, and for Froke for being here, hopping on, because this was last second. Froke has been very accommodating when it comes to meeting me for this stream. So I appreciate you.
No, it's all good. Like, I really want to do this. I want to, talk with you as well. I think like you're a really cool dude. I've been watching your videos as well before the whole Aether Gazer stuff as well. Like, I knew kind of who, like, the person who, like, I came from Aether Gazer. Like, I introduced to Aether Gazer through Chaotic, and then like I found you as well, and like and stuff like that. So, no, it's all good. It's all good. Like, definitely, it's been. I hope like we can keep doing it as well, if people like it and want stuff.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. This is something that I would this is something that I want to be consistent with, and because from behind the scenes, getting like that whole, my BlueStacks is lagging really bad, getting that whole like town hall thing together, and getting a lot of different content creators together to talk about the game and to bring more eyes to it. This guy said it's fine, we're used to it, Buki. Buki's actually, funny enough you brought up Chaotic. Is a nickname that Chaotic gave me a while back, anyways. As an inside joke. But yeah, getting that town hall, but certainly this is something that I definitely want to make as a consistent thing for the game.
I think like we can come together and like not only discuss stuff that's happening right now. I feel like bring together like all the community, like you said, and just chill, play, like help people if they need some help with any advice and whatnot for characters and stuff as well. Like, I think it's really nice, brings the community together.
Right, exactly. Somebody said, so y'all are saying I can main Kingu and not have issues with endgame content? I didn't say not have issues with endgame content. You might lose a couple of times and get frustrated, but yeah, eventually you'll be able to beat it with Kingu.
I'm 100% sure that you can make it happen, Like, honestly speaking. It's just like I said, it's just like how comfortable you'll be by doing it or not, Obviously,
and then like challenging yourself with like Kingu by himself, like that will show what type of skillful player you are, because believe it or not, I think some people have a misconception that there's like no skill involved in Aether Gazer. I can assure you there's skill involved, and people will have skill issues, and you can see, like, let's use Kingu as an example. You'll be able to see somebody that's very proficient and understands Kingu's kit very well versus somebody that just picked them up day one and don't know how to play the character at all. There's differences, and there's definitely skill involved. So
it's just that obviously it's exactly like you said, it's a skill-based game, really. Like it is
like if you break it down, like if you want to use the character in a solo setting, because when you have a very solid team, they're certainly gonna help. If you have skill issues, they're gonna aggro the boss, and they're gonna help you out in certain circumstances. But if you solo with that modifier, and you solo, let's say has his own cleaning 20, and you solo with a Kingu, you have skill. You have there's some skill that you developed, and you have a great understanding of that modifier.
That's why, like, if you check it out, like some modifiers, they are actually way more straightforward to play compared to some others.
Right.
like, for example, like, bring Hades, like, someone said bring Hades, spam Hades and melt them. That's actually, think about it, like Hades itself is so powerful. You do not have to actually play her completely right. You can play her fine, or like, not even good, and still
Yeah.
clear. And that's like the whole comfortable thing I was talking about.
Yeah.
If you know how to play Hades, like, further said, if you know the kit and how like to go, okay, hey, what do I need for Hades? I need to be between 40 and 60 in the Divine Grace. I can do most damage there. Hold down the attack button to go into dance duo partner and stuff like that, right?
Right.
And you do like a bajillion damage. If you do not know how to do that, obviously you're gonna do less damage, but Hades is still so strong that will clear it for you.
Yeah, so with Hades, it'll be like a difference of clearing it with 5 minutes left and clearing it with a minute and 30 seconds left. Because somebody that
Exactly.
picks up Hades for the first time that doesn't understand her kit, you're going to see them just spamming skills. Their Divine Grace bar is going to be completely full, and they're still going to clear the content, but they're not going to be efficient. And then you find somebody that understands Hades' kit very well, and you're going to see they're in between 40 and 60. They're switching between the puppets. They're doing the berserk mode at the correct time. And they're just being very optimal with their playstyle. And they clear it far faster than somebody that picked up Hades for the first time. Whereas you have, let's say, Hermes as another DPS as an example, but not as high damaging as Hades. You have somebody that's very proficient with Hermes gonna be able to clear the content, and then somebody that picked her up day one, they may, just because of skill issues or whatever the case may be, they don't understand the kit as well, they may not clear the content at all.
Yeah, or they haven't figured it out yet. And once they figure it out, they'll be good to go, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, and also like Code Leon said in my chat, we need to mention that Aether Gazer AI is actually pretty good. The AI
they're pretty good, and you have codes to even make them better for some of them, right?
Yeah, right. And like the AI actually helps you a lot. You don't have to do it all yourself. You can leave the AI some stuff to AI. Like even the Aether codes. That's why like it kind of changes with what team you play and whatnot. Like the Aether codes for Hades, for example, since we brought her up, you can play blue or yellow code instead of a red code, and you can semi-auto play the whole Divine Grace and stuff. Like you don't have to manage it and whatnot. Like it even says like in the guides and whatnot, like from the CN, like says like, okay, if you were not really good at playing the game, you're not fun, you have issues with like playing action games, you can try out yellow code instead of red code, and you don't even have to worry about your Divine Grace management. So like
I agree.
Also
Hades need functor? No, Hades don't need functor.
I was about to say about that. Yeah, she doesn't need her functor. Her functor is just a plus, pretty much. Yeah, you do more damage kind of thing. Like if you can afford it, but there's no reason for it to go for it. Yeah, like the AI is so good. I've seen like I go to the damage stats, and I see like my AI like actually outperforming it, and I'm like, damn, I'm bad.
Right, and that's. And somebody else, Chaos, brought this up as well. You have Meowjules. Like you have a lot of assistance with your AIs, your Meowjules, your buffs within the Meowjules. Like you have a lot of assistance. But they say in AG, missing dodges equal more work for Poseidon or Meow to heal. So there's very little skill involved in AG unless you solo clear as your Oceanus vid. Exactly. And that harkens back to what I was talking about, that you can make Aether Gazer as difficult as you want it to be. So one of the more fun times that I had in Aether Gazer is when I did solo clear Hazard Zone Cleaning 20 with Oceanus by himself. That was incredibly fun for me to do because I love his gameplay style, and it was a bit challenging. It wasn't as easy as people will think it is. Like go ahead, if you have Oceanus, go ahead and grab him, solo him in Hazard Zone Cleaning 20, and tell me how well you do. It's not as easy as it sounds, but it's not impossible. You just have to understand the enemies that you're going up against. You have to understand his kit. And it's incredibly fun to do.
It reminds me when I didn't check out the indicias for Hazard Zone. and there was like a 50% less thunder damage, and I was using like Tsukuyomi, Aether, Tandy, and Kotachi.
Right.
And I had on the second team like Hades, Oneiroi, and Hera. And I was like, why am I not doing any damage? What's going on here? And
Right.
I don't remember who was the first. I think the first two was like 0-1 and the mecha boss, I think, Elite or
Right.
something. And I cleared with like 4 minutes or something like that. And pretty much Hades has like 40 seconds to clear the Singer on the second half. And she clears it.
I cannot stand the Singer. You talk about the whale, right?
Yeah, the whale. Yeah,
I cannot stand that one.
Speaking of it, is the Singer actually your worst enemy in the game?
That's a great question. I'm thinking about the bosses that are in there. She's definitely up there.
Okay.
Hello,
Sinonexo Oboro. What's up?
she's definitely. I'm trying to think of who are all the bosses. You know, yeah, I would say the whale.
Yeah.
I'm
Ethan?
trying to. No, Ethan's not too bad. He's pretty predictable.
I think Ethan's first phase is actually harder or like more
Yeah, than
annoying
his second phase.
Yeah.
Let me hold on. I'm gonna go to the bosses real quick.
The horse Kuserfang. Yeah, Kuserfang can be annoying, though there is a way for it not to stop being annoying. If anyone doesn't know for Kuserfang, if you see the horse going around in circles all the time and wasting your time, go and pick like a corner, like pick an actual corner and go to the corner, and it will come to you immediately.
I don't find Kushafang to be too bad. I find the whale I'm not a big fan of. The two, the shadow bosses, the soul evolution, I'm not a huge fan of those guys. And then the children of iron, the guy is not bad, but the girl, just because she teleports and she hits so hard, bro.
Exactly.
She does so much damage for no reason.
Alone herself is not that big of a problem, but when you combine her with someone else, all of a sudden it's like the worst thing ever or something.
Yeah, like her by herself, once you got her by herself, she's not an issue, but when you got the guy running around and you're focused on him, and then she's just teleporting, and if she hits you once, that's like 3/4 of your health for no reason. Right. And I'm like, why does she hit so hard?
I think the attack that hits me all the time is the one where she jumps up and she throws like the knives, right? Yes, like
right. Yeah, like, so those would be, I would say those would be the ones that I can think of just off the top of my head.
Yeah.
That I'm not.
The whale for me, it becomes a problem if I cannot put her into modified mode before she gets swallowed up by the whale, like the Singer and stuff like that.
Right.
Most of the time, I'm able to consistently put her in modified mode and finish her off.
Right.
Or because like I put her in modified mode, so you do damage. We go out of modified mode, and then I kill the whale, and then like we go back into like doing damage because she tries to kill the whale and stuff like that. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whale is super annoying. Which whale? It's the Singer and then the whale. It's Halfist, I don't find Halfist that bad.
I know what they think, like which whale, because they talking about not the Singer, the how is the other one called? The one that has like from Skadis event. You know what?
Oh yeah, I don't remember what the name is.
I'll tell you later.
No, but I'm talking about the Singer though, because then she puts a shield around her, and then you got the whale belly flopping all over the place.
Yeah, we're talking about the Singer. The other one is.
What's going on, XBD? I appreciate you being here.
The Siren. Yeah, there you go.
The Siren. Yeah. What's going on, Andre? Rian, I appreciate you being here. How you doing? Oi. Toxic. I don't know if I said hi to you before. Welcome, Francis. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, it's just if you don't get to the whale like quick enough. That's the issue. Like if you can melt the whale's health bar quick, you're fine. But the minute that the Singer puts the shield on, and then you gotta dwindle down the shield. That's when it gets annoying, because then you got the whale diving all over the place, and then you're not doing any damage, and then it's just frustrating at that point.
Yeah.
Ladin would be a tough boss if he wasn't nerfed. Yeah, that is true. I think so.
That's true. Come on, God Leons, I did say hi. Don't be
Oh
like that.
yeah, Luke and Mitha, the puppets.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, they're annoying. They do a lot of damage as well.
And they hit like one after another, you know, because obviously you can see the dodges because like they're wide area attacks, but you don't have enough dots to keep dodging.
Yeah, Athena too. Athena could be a bit frustrating as well. I tried to solo Athena with Oceanus. That was not fun.
Athena.
That was not a good time.
Athena was kind of difficult. I was playing past grads.
Yeah.
What was it? 14 was it? I think that is Athena.
I need to do the past grudges actually.
And well, I was doing with Thunder Team, but I had to wait so much in between to unleash my Tsukuyomi out of the blue. And
right.
I was obviously, you know, I was losing time and I wasn't making as much damage, so I changed it up to Hades because I was ranged and it would be much easier. So yeah, there's bosses like that, or like situations like that where melee and range can play a role.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
Man, they're spitting facts about the puppets. They said can't even see Luke and Mintha well to see their moveset. Yeah, they're so hard to see, and then they damage you even in modified mode. I noticed that too. Like you're in modified mode and they're still doing damage to you.
Yeah, they're still doing the damage. Yeah. Honestly, maybe why I don't put Minta and Luke like up there is because I run a lot of dimension variable, so I'm always like overpowered over there.
Right.
So like I destroy them. Like.
Yeah. Man, my blue sax is lagging so bad.
Oh yeah, I see it right now. Like dang.
Yeah, I don't know why it's lagging so bad.
Hey Dark Dawn, what's up? Yeah, Athena is pretty hard too. Yeah.
Yeah, Athena can be a bit frustrating.
But they, you know, they obviously, you know, the good things, the bad things with some characters and stuff. Yeah, for some fights. But yeah, but my favorite fights are.
What's going on, DJ?
Definitely the ones from the mirrors. I like the mirror fights. The mirror fights are like some of my favorite ones because I actually the previous mirror fight I did all the mirror fights, no damage, all of them. Like I made a video about it with no damage. Like,
yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this Scully. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I don't know why it's lagging so bad. Maybe it's a setting. I'm probably just gonna have to switch to LD player at some point.
The LD player has been pretty good on my end, not gonna lie. Yeah, like I don't know, like obviously, you know, it is that thing about emulators, right? Some emulators will work, some were better, some were worse, depending on your hardware and stuff. I think, you know, so yeah.
Yeah, like Blue Sax has always been good for me. It's always run really smooth, but
yeah. It's all good, Dark Dome. Don't worry about it. I'm glad to see you here. Glad that you're doing good as well, right?
Yeah, I need that PC client like yesterday.
Yeah, for sure.
If it was my Wi-Fi connection, my stream would be not doing well. And I haven't had any issues on the stream. Let me see. Maybe it's settings. High performance.
I need to farm myself actually.
Landscape.
I need Sigil chance. Someone give me their Sigil chance. I don't have an S rank. Oh well.
I don't know. Everything seems fine, and it's really only when I jump into actual gameplay. I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. Okay.
No problem.
All right, I'll be right back.
I'll try to occupy.
Yeah. Answer any questions they got.
Max her out. Who? Bastet? She's Omega for me. I put her Omega today immediately once I got here. I was ready. What's Synchro Buff? A Synchro Buff is a buff that they introduced in the CN version, and it actually buffs previous modifiers. Some, boosted them up and whatnot. I think there's a couple already that got the Synchro Buff, and there's more coming, probably. Yeah, I put here Omega immediately. I was ready. I had the Intel saved up and Blue Crystal saved up as well. So I was ready for Bastet. I was really looking forward to her. I'm planning on playing her as a main carry as well. And with Kotatsu, of course, because I have built Kotatsu. And I'm gonna put her in the team with Hades as well. Ace Poseidon got Synchro Buff. I'm not sure about that one, actually. Since I started playing the CN myself, I don't have all the characters, or I haven't looked too much on the Synchro Buffs. I know Vertanti, B rank Vertanti got hers. I think A rank Zenkibo got hers. Shinri Tsukuyomi got hers.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Codes for Bastet. So, Aether codes for Bastet for photography that actually asked. Depends on how you play here. If you're gonna put her on AI and not use her yourself, put her on triple blue. If you're gonna use her yourself as your main carry, you'll have to go for 2 red and 1 yellow. And if you wanna play her in a team and have her do damage as an AoE, you go for triple yellow. Will I play solo leveling? I've seen it. It looks kind of hype. If I have the time, I'll definitely try it out. And I think like someone else asked me about, was it you, Oli, that asked for the 7 Deadly Sins as well? It looks pretty cool too, but we'll see, like there's so many games. Like I want to play Zenless Zone Zero, Withering Waves as well, Arknights Enfield. I already played 3 games along with other package games and stuff. Like there's not enough time or enough of me to play everything. And I'm kind of the guy who likes to do as many things as I can in his game, so I take my time with it. So yeah. Yeah, 3 red for manual, 2 red, 1 yellow for insta burst. Yeah, Godleon's said so. 2. The Zenless Zone's closed beta soon? Yes, it is. I think 24th or something. Is there a specific sigil set for Anubis? I haven't got his functor. What is it? Is it the Scale of Matt with Nibel or Scale of Matt with...
I'm trying to figure out why my thing is not running right.
And... Oh, damn. Trying to see what is the... You can play Anubis with...
I don't get why the frames are so bad.
If you're gonna play him as, full shadow, you can go with Eludnir and all, like Enjoyer said. Or you can play him with around his ultimate, do most of the damage out of his ultimate with Scale of Matt and Nibel. There's those 2 options. Is Bastet, Zine, and Hera a good team? Yeah, it's a pretty decent team. Yeah, you can play those together, yeah. obviously depends on the content you want to clear as well, right? Because you might want Hera somewhere else in or whatever, you know, like, you know, you mix and match. But it's a team that I would definitely use myself. Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely be a good team.
Yeah, you have like the ultimate skill saying, you have Hera buffing. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot going on. I don't know why it's running so bad.
And did you try to restart the game?
I was thinking about doing that. I don't know if that would help any.
Jin Bastet Hera is Insta Burst.
What's the best Bastet team? I would say the one that World just said. Bastet, Jene, and I think Hera.
Yes, Bastet being the core, I suppose.
Yeah, Bastet being the main DPS.
Also, sorry guys, I have kind of turned off the redeems. See, because like it starts playing stuff and I cannot hear further.
I wonder. See, it's so weird though. Like everything else is running very smooth. It's just when I go into actual fighting,
yeah,
is when that
the actual thing you want to actually, you know, like,
yeah, be smooth. It goes down to like 10 FPS. I wonder why that is.
I wouldn't really use Scale of Math unless you want the ultimate damage buff, but general buff for Scale of Math got small 3-second window and 12-second CD, kinda hard to proc all the time. I see. Okay, that's good to know, Enjoyer. Thanks for clarifying. Obviously, you know, like I myself, and I imagine further too, like, you know some of the stuff, but obviously as we go forward, we learn to the game as well. So, you know, if someone knows better and whatnot, feel free to add in, say so.
What were we speaking about?
We're about like builds and, you know, like what is might be better, or, you know, what, you know, both can be used, but maybe it's like a little bit harder, so you might go for a different setup and whatnot, right?
Right.
So yeah, some like intricacies that we might not know because we haven't played the game enough, right?
Who were we speaking about though? Scale of
we're
Math?
talking about Anubis, yeah. It has like the Eludnir set with all as the double sigil setup, but has another ultimate setup with Scale of Math and Nibel.
Oh, yeah. Shinri, Hera, and Ocean is a good team. It's not that it'll work. Like you'll clear the content because Hera, but you have two DPS that don't really synergize all that great.
Yeah,
it'll just be a weird comp. My Bastet does so much damage at Omega. That's good to hear.
Yeah, Bastet has like this insta like burst with Kotatsu where they do the ultimate skill chain and just delete everything on the stage pretty much.
Right.
But yeah, as far as like DJ mods, as far as your team, if you want like a better team synergy, like either replace Scenery with someone else or Oceans with someone else. Usually, because I play Tsukuyomi a lot, I usually use Scenery along with Vertandi and Hera. Oh, and if I want to use Hera somewhere else, I put Kotatsu, for example, or Heimdall.
Right, exactly. Performance. Should I go to high performance, maybe?
But how about I have Hel and Hera. Who gonna be the third one? Hel and Hera. Any support that can
core count
help with Shadow.
Where's my core count, Lucid? 900p or 720? Anubis, Bastet, and Hera, good team? Yeah, that's a good team, Stranger. Hey, Bleep. Did I not say hi to you? I thought I said hi to you, Bleep.
Do you all have a Discord community? I think like further, do you have like a Discord yourself?
I do. It's in the description of this stream link. You can click on it. Yeah, I do.
I do have. We don't have like one together, if that's what you mean. But yeah, like
Yeah, not together. I'm not super
yeah.
active in that Discord, by the way. I just
Yeah, same as
post when
well.
a
Like I have
video
my own
goes up.
Discord. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, my Discord is like kind of a there are some people that I know in there and other people who join in, and I just like post when I go live for people if they're there to see me go live. There's not much talking and whatnot.
Yeah. I don't converse too much in there. Just post whenever
Yeah.
I post a video. For the most part. I gotta
But that's normal. Yeah. Okay.
I gotta figure out this FPS thing.
Oh, you're going ham with the sigils, I see.
Oh yeah.
The sigil it sounds is the actual true end game. Honestly.
It is. It is the truest of end game. Yeah, I'm doing that now. To get that together. I still gotta get the sigils to 60. I got them at 40 right now.
The reason I want to get the sigils to 60 from my Bastet as well, but unfortunately, I'm missing Reconstruct.
Oh, really?
Well, I'm not really missing. I have 72 right now, but with Thor around the corner, I'm just keeping them for her, I suppose. Because
makes sense.
Well, Bastet is a character that I can use as a support, right?
Right.
So there's no reason to go too ham, even though I want to, like obviously because I really like Bastet. But Thor being an actual DPS character, I feel like having her at the maximum potential would be much better for the team.
No, I agree with you. I can definitely get on board with that. And I'm going through all this work to get Bastet built up, and I still have Anubis, and I still have Jinne.
The Aether
I don't know
Heimdall
how'd I even be able to do that.
Yeah, Aether with Heimdall is really good because they have the Gen Zone buff where you go into modified mode, you get back your full combat resources, so you can unleash out of the blue immediately as well again. So it's like a nice team, yeah. Also, I like Verdandi as well, so I even built B Verdandi. I have you already.
Okay, yeah, I gotta do something about this FPS. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, Thor is coming up in about 20 days, 22 days, something like that.
You have to open the multi-instance manager. Oh. I can't even, it's taking so long to even get out of the, hold on, where's the multi-instance manager there? I gotta back out of this. This is insane.
Waiting for Gensen, yeah, and a lot of other people as well. Just waiting for the Chinese characters, yeah. Oh, and everyone is waiting for 2.0. Everyone's waiting for Tian Yuan, like, yeah, 100%. It's the wait room for now. Weak as I thought. I mean, well, in the general sense, yeah, maybe, but I wouldn't call it weak. Yeah, her duel with Osiris is like one of the strongest in the game.
No, hold on. Top at the 3 dashes. No need to go to. Yeah, but once I'm here, what do I click on? Now that I'm here. No, open settings, then the performance tab. I'm so confused. Settings. Performance tab. The wheel.
Are
But that's not
they?
the issue. Oh, you're on
You are
Pi
on.
64. Oh,
Uh,
Talabar, just noticed $2 in the super chat. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. I've been good. I've been good. How have you been? I feel like it's been a while. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Talabar. You need Nougat 64.
I see. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, they have like different thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
how do I get Nougat 64?
You just change it. Like I open an instance with NuGet pretty much. If you open a new instance pretty much and you press to go NuGet 64 pretty much.
Oh, you
But
doing? Oh, a new one, fresh instance.
yeah, but the thing is like you gonna need like to re-download the game.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Do I do fresh new instance Nougat?
Mm,
So is that fresh instance?
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, Nougat. Okay.
How far we are from 2.0? About
Rip.
like 2-3 months.
Oh, it's a super rip. Does the rest of this look okay to download? Is this all good? All the settings are good? Yeah, it's fresh. Okay. Bruh. Is all of this good? Been busy with work. Haven't had time for much of anything lately. Glad to see you're still grinding. Oh, we're grinding. We're out here grinding. Struggling, but we're grinding. If you're gonna restart, better just try LD player. I mean, you're not completely wrong.
Mm.
Okay, let me do Nougat. That's crazy. So I had the wrong one this whole time.
Did you have
Wild.
it before then as well?
I'm telling you, before I must have, because before BlueStacks I was playing perfectly fine. Like, it was buttery smooth.
Mm. Yeah.
I didn't have any
Yeah.
issues with it.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about emulators and stuff. Like, I
Yeah,
suppose.
they just need a PC client already.
Yeah, that PC client cannot come soon enough.
It
Yeah,
could not come soon enough. I need it
and,
like yesterday.
and obviously, like we obviously like thinking about the best, but I hope the PC client itself is not bad.
Yeah, I'm hoping like all the controls are
Yeah,
good and it runs smooth and it's not laggy or anything, but
it should at least be better than
than an
emulator. I hope.
emulator.
Yeah.
I would hope so, because if it comes out worse than an emulator, then that's not gonna look good at all.
That's gonna be really bad, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can get this downloaded and get my Bastet done already.
Mm.
Why don't you try LD? I'm gonna try LD player. If things just don't work properly here, I will try LD player. I just feel like I have my controls all set up and
Yeah, you need to do the whole setup from the get go again. I understand why you would want to stick with it, even though it's like re-download the game.
yeah.
I
It's like a
get it.
comfortability thing.
Yeah, it's a comfortability. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Are we good now? Nougat 64-bit.
Yeah, if you press start, it should open
Okay.
the blue stacks with NuGet 64 pretty much. Yeah,
Do I have to re-download the game?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That's crazy. Anyone had any luck with
Anyone?
Nox? No, I didn't have luck with
I
Nox.
I didn't try it either, honestly. I used to play on Nox for I don't remember which one game was it, but back in the day. Then I changed to BlueStacks. BlueStack was working fine with some games. I'm playing Arknights on BlueStacks actually. Uh, but when it came to Aether, I went ahead and downloaded LD Player because I saw that everyone was suggesting either LD Player or Mumu,
Oh,
one of
Mumu
those
was the
two.
other one. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was suggesting those two, and I'm like, you know what? If they suggest that, then let's go with that.
Yeah. Moo was the other one.
How good is Jine? Pretty good. She's a versatile character. You can stick her with many teams and she just works.
I like how you put that. She just works. No, Janae's good. She and I think she even gets better in CN. I think she gets like a bit of a buff.
Yeah, but she doesn't have as good as AI of some other characters. So if you want, you can play her on point.
Right.
She's a little bit more limited because you can only have a chip that you want a specific thing to out from her, pretty much. And honestly, playing her on your own point, if you want that, is not a bad thing because Gine has actually iframes as well from her moves and one, so pretty good.
Yeah,
Pretty good to play.
She's good. She offers some good support as well. She's good for the Shino team. Bro, do you see the do you see I think it's capturing the wrong thing.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the actual capture of the blue stacks if that's what we're gonna
yeah, that's what I was gonna mention. Hold on. Can I just minimize that then? Do I have to have that up? Yeah, I think it's capturing the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh, I gotta adjust it. Oh no, I don't have to adjust it. Okay, it's good. Can you see it now?
Okay. Yeah, I can see it now.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you're already in game?
Yeah, yeah, I think we're back.
Okay.
Hey, we're back. Look at that. What's your thought on Mang? Listen, I feel like I'm the only one that's excited for Mang for whatever reason. He's my Sasuke. I have to have him.
100%. Mang looks pretty cool. I played with him in the story section of the CN one, like since I don't have him, and he was really cool. I like him.
Yeah, I have to have Mang. He's my Sasuke. I need him on my team. So I'm probably, you're gonna find me more excited for Mang than probably most people. I can't wait for that guy to drop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're back in it. We're back.
Let's go.
What's going on, Kenny? I appreciate you being here. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you guys for almost the 70 likes, by the way, as well. Incredible. Nice. You guys are nutty tonight. I appreciate it.
It's really good to see the numbers and everyone enjoying from the looks of it the stream, because it seems like we're doing something good.
Yeah, no. It's been super successful. So yeah, I do truly appreciate you guys coming out. Especially with all the technical difficulties I've been having.
Yeah, imagine if you were
smooth, right?
Yeah.
No, this is unprecedented. The amount of issues I ran into today.
See you there, Dom. Thanks for watching.
Okay, let me see if the gameplay is smooth. Hold on. Now that we're on Nougat.
True.
Hold on. I gotta adjust my controller though. Hold on. My controller's all off. Let me see. Yeah, we gotta switch this up. Oh no. Okay, hold on, chat. I gotta close it out again.
Oh, the button the button prompts, yeah.
Yeah, because the controller, it doesn't map right when,
yeah,
unless I restart the whole thing.
Right.
Okay, let me close it out.
Mengzang or Oceanus? I would choose Mengzang.
Yeah, I would think Meng.
I don't know about combat wise, like how strong is one to another. Honestly, like how good they are, but as far as like if you put those two together, I'd say, like I'll get Mengzang. Like give me one Mengzang, please.
Yeah, like if you had to pick between the two, I think Meng would be the better one. Meng's OP. Yeah, I think he's actually pretty good.
I think Meng is like one of those. I don't know if there are other ones or not, but it like has the double element to it. Him.
Oh, does he?
I think he has thunder and wind.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was just wind.
When I was playing him, he was doing like thunder strikes. So like, I'm like, okay.
Oh, do you have him on the CN?
Only through the story sections. They give him to you to play in one. Yeah. Well, because I didn't have really any characters. Honestly, when I was going through the story sections to level up my account and stuff, I was picking like the trial characters.
Oh, that makes sense. Is Bastet good to build? Yes. Yeah, she's good to build.
Mm-hmm. It says he's a Wind Thunder user. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Good to know.
That's actually far. Now he's even cooler than I thought he was.
Damn. Even if we didn't need to sell him the character, we'd do
nah,
it.
You didn't even have to sell him anymore. Now it's just over the top. I didn't know he was Thunder and Wind. That's incredible. I have Oceanus, Jene, Shinri, Bastet, Enlil, Kingu, Oneroy, Leviathan. You have everybody. And about all the tier 8 characters. Team suggestions. Sorry, I mean, who do you enjoy using? Like, I would say, like, who do you enjoy using out of all those characters, and then build a team around them?
Yo, Angry Rama, what's up? Yo, apparently there's someone in your chat who is like, I know.
Oh, Twitch. Yeah, Shido.
Hey, what's up?
You got a fan, Froke?
Yeah. There were actually a couple people who, like, I told them, we kind of like...
Oh, they must be Angry Yama from Twitch. It sounds like.
Yeah. We're trying to, like, I told like people, like, we're trying to figure out the timing. I will let you know that when and stuff. We're gonna have a collab stream and whatnot with Further, and like, oh, Further, I know him. Yeah, there were 2-3 people they knew you. I'm like, damn, nice.
No, that's cool. Froke, you won't believe it.
What?
I think my controller's dead now.
Oh no, you're kidding? Like,
no,
there's no way.
I'm not. This is unbelievable. The amount of issues I'm running into.
The actual controller is dead, or like the controller doesn't respond to like the button prompts and stuff?
No, I think the controller is dead. So like, because I connected through the Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Yeah, it's dead.
Wow. Wow.
This is insane. Happy to see you both. Yeah, Shido. This is a collab that's been in the making for a while now.
Yeah, and we hope we'll keep doing it. Hopefully with less
one thing
trouble.
After another. Yeah, it's just been one thing after the other. Hold on, I think I have another controller. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
No problem. Do your thing. Also, for DJ Mouse, about like team suggestions, you said yeah, depends on who you really would like to use. Honestly, like go for the characters you really like playing it, but you can put some teams like Oneroy goes really nice with Hades, Shinri, Jine goes nice together. Oceanus and Enlil go together as well. For example, Okuninushi can go with Shinri too. Yo, Jed, what's up? How are you doing? Sorry, Code Leonis, you weren't around when I said it. That's true. But what can I say? Like, I mean, if you're not around, you're not around. Like, I cannot like bring you here. I really to say it.
Okay, I am back. I had to shut the game down.
I cannot DM every single person.
Who's asking for a DM?
And that's like it's like Code Leon's like in Metal like I said it with the collab, but he wasn't around when I said it. Yes, he wasn't around. He wasn't in the stream and like DM him like I cannot DM everyone.
Oh, yo, it's Jet. Hey, what's going on, Jet?
What kind of salesman are you?
Damn. Oh no. Jet, you won't believe the amount of issues I've been having on this stream. It's been unbelievable.
Look, like let's it happens, like it will all balance out, maybe it's actually balancing out already because of your insane pulls for Anubis.
That's one thing. If any of you guys are ever deciding to be a content creator, I think Froke and Jet can attest to this. You will run into more technical difficulties than you could even imagine, whether it be
100%.
streaming or creating content like videos.
Yeah,
You're gonna run into some type of problem. It never runs as smooth as you want it to.
yeah, always something's gonna pop up, always.
Always.
That's how it feels like. Yeah, sometimes it will be small, sometimes it will be
Scuff stream, that's an understatement.
But what are you gonna do? We have to roll with the punches.
This is when you've been doing it for as long as I've been doing it, you learn how to just roll with it and figure it out as you go along sometimes. And try and make it as seamless as possible. Like it's not actually happening in real time.
Right.
Okay, I think all right, we got the controller. It's connected. I think it's got some charge to it. Also, I don't know if Froke mentioned or if I mentioned it earlier. Jet is another Aether Gazer content creator. He's been on the channel already once before. Make sure to go support them. They put out great content.
Indeed.
For Aether Gazer as well. Okay.
That's great to know, Predator. Honestly, like that's one of the things like we're trying, like to have a good time, pretty much, rather than obviously discussing stuff and all, and bringing like some entertaining and making the grind even better for everyone. Like so, yeah.
Oh my
if we're doing that, then that's a W. Even with the problems.
It's unfathomable the amount of problems I've been running into. Now the mapping is not working. It's not, yeah. Hold on. That's frustrating.
I actually haven't used the controller layout from the game, to be completely honest with you. I have like on, from the emulator, I picked and put the keybinds.
Yeah, that's what I typically do. So I have it set to where I connect my controller first to the Wi-Fi, and then I boot the game up, and my keybinds are already saved. But it doesn't seem to be working now.
Code, please, Code Leonis, come on.
This is insane. What did Pred say, by the way? Listening to you two talking while grinding makes the grind entertaining. That's what's up. I'm glad you find it entertaining. You guys are enjoying yourself. Honestly, if I was playing Aether Gazer, just like grinding resources and stuff, I would be listening to something like this. If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I always have like another stream open, or I'm watching someone when I grind and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Last time when you were having like your own stream, I was doing the same. I was just in the background, like doing my stuff as well.
Right. Yeah, it's something that I like to do whenever I'm grinding the game. Probably you need to end the stream.
Dang.
Dang.
I need to like end it all.
Yeah, I mean, That's a little extreme. I mean, you might not be wrong though. You might be right, but anyone know who is in the banner selector in 2.0?
Isn't that like literally everyone? You can pick literally anyone you want to have on the banner.
I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I'm not really too sure about that. If someone else knows, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a banner selector. If I'm being honest.
Well, you're not wrong there, Code Leons, but I mean, we can like, end everything like every time we have a single problem. If that's the case, like further said earlier, like with the issues we run when making content, we might as well stop making content.
Yeah, that's just that's something that's gonna happen. Like, I've been doing Aether Gazer streams and I've been doing them flawless for the most part up until now. But that's the thing, is that you could be doing something 100 times flawless without any issues, but there will be that one time that pops up, like today for example, where it's like a domino effect. Just everything that you can think of is gonna go wrong.
Right.
But
I feel like I brought like bad luck. I'm sorry.
No, it's gonna happen whether you're here or not. But like, the thing is that when that happens, if you're a content creator, at least if you're trying to be serious when it comes to content creating and making it actually be something, you can't let that affect you, or else you're never gonna get anywhere, because it's always gonna happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's something that's unavoidable. I'm afraid to even mess with the keybinds now.
Oh,
I'm thinking about just leaving it, because I know because I've used it a couple of times, the way they have it mapped out already.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get by. It's not like I'm doing anything super hard content or anything, and then mess with it later maybe. Is there a content creator who discusses Aether Gazer lore? I don't know about lore specifically, but there is one content creator. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were like recapping the story. I don't know if that works. Hey, what's going on, Sing? I appreciate you being here. I don't know if that counts.
I wanted to do like some lore discussion at some point, and I think that someone earlier asked like a question about like if the story becomes even better, or it becomes better as we go forward and stuff and whatnot. And the only I don't know how to share my lore theories or thoughts. Like I'm pretty bad on backing things that I actually think and whatnot.
Okay, this isn't good.
Oh.
It's like dodging for me.
No.
Oh boy. This isn't good. What in the world? I have 2 dodge buttons?
Maybe?
Why? Why though?
Yeah.
I have 3 dodge buttons. Why is every button a dodge? Why is this a dodge?
Everything in dodge.
Everything's a dodge. What? This is wild. BlueStack's fault? Yes, it is BlueStack's fault. I'm going to LD player.
That's it.
That's it. I'm converting to LD player. Jeez, that was a look at all the gold sigils I got. That was a B rank thing too.
What?
Why?
Wow.
I got more in the B rank than I do S rank.
I'm about to rank a B rank myself.
I don't know why that was a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna switch to LD player. This is too many issues I'm having. Let me see.
Gazer.
This is crazy. Why is this happening? Reset controller layouts. Did it actually reset? Okay, I think it actually reset. Can I keybind now though? Please? No, it's not gonna let me. No.
Well,
that's annoying. Does it go back to? Okay, I can get by with what they suggest because I've done it before, but let me see. Yeah, I might as well do another B rank. They're gonna give me that many.
Right?
Watch, they not do it now.
Yeah,
I don't get a
like,
single gold now.
Yeah, now that we said it's like up, you thought.
Dodge gazer, yeah. Yeah, it's for real. Everything, the way I moved my character around was a dodge. My X button was a dodge, my circle was a dodge, and my triangle was a dodge. Why? I don't know. Still, your knowledge is extensive. Whose knowledge? Okay, that works. That works. Skill 1.
But like
Skill 2.
feel the enjoyer, like been helping a lot with the questions and stuff.
Oh, enjoyer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen that.
Don't let the Turkish touch you.
I mean, I'm cooking. I got things working, at least.
Hey, if it works,
It's working. I just gotta. I'm so muscle memory for my keybinds that I had originally.
yeah, like oh man.
I just have to get used to doing it this way, unless I can keybind in the future. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
LD player is nice. I use it. Yeah, I'm gonna try LD player for sure.
Yeah, definitely can
Froke.
testify on how good it is.
Froke. Did I just discover something? This was another B rank.
What the?
Bro, I got
Is it-
4, 3, 2. Wait a second.
What is going on?
Did I just discover? Did I just
Right.
discover something?
Well, I'm about to run like a B rank
Go,
myself.
yeah, go do a B rank real quick. Let me know. Let me know if you
Alright.
get like a lot of goals for some reason. That's sexy. That's super sexy.
That's actually insane. Are you kidding me? I want those seeds lenses.
Yeah, I don't get that many on S ranks. I need to do B rank. Yeah, go do go do B
Well-
rank real quick. I did 2 B ranks. I got more than I've ever gotten in an S rank one. It's wild. That's actually wild. Only energy is different. Don't tell me you didn't know that, FBG.
Well, I know the energy is different, but
No, I knew the energy was different, but I sincerely thought S rank gave you a greater chance at golds.
Yeah, like
For me,
I
that just
wasn't-
only logically makes sense. Because what's the point?
Honestly, I was the same. I have never heard someone say that the S rank is like only the. Yeah, like I did a B rank right now and I didn't get any golds, for example.
Yeah. It's been like that since day one. No, because, and the reason why I say that is because I never did B ranks. I would only do
Yeah.
A ranks or S ranks because logically I was thinking you have a greater chance at getting golds with the higher tier. No, am I wrong for thinking that way? Doesn't grant more than B ranks. That's so odd. Max energy is
Because-
200 on B and S rank is 160. So it just
Yeah.
takes less energy for S ranks.
Yeah, I suppose so. It's just like when I was looking up for, obviously, like like others. So me, it's just like I looked up for people what were saying, what they were suggesting, and everyone suggesting don't do A or B ranks, do S ranks only. Like
No, just for me, I just thought logically I did because I needed mats when I started. Yeah, I guess I just always had I guess in the beginning enough sigils to enchant. I never really
Right.
had to, but
Yeah.
But when I did start running it, I would just try and run A ranks or S ranks.
Yeah, honestly speaking, though, like I always had the S rank up, so it's not like I was out of S rank. So
This is the first time where I ever had to forcibly do a B rank.
Frog, who is better with Scenery, Aether Tandy or Buzembo? I prefer Aether Tandy.
That makes sense,
Personally.
Chaos. No, it makes sense now. B is energy wasteful. No, it makes sense now that you guys are stating that it's less energy to do S, I guess.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons why I love going live, is because I learn things when I go live from you guys in the community. I would never have known that if I wasn't live today.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
like I
why
said,
you don't quit when you're having technical difficulties. You
There you
power
go.
through and then you learn new things.
There you go. Yeah,
Right?
Predator. Yeah, like I agree. Like, but yeah, Predator. I prefer Aether Tandy. That being said, the biggest difference with Buzembo is that Aether Tandy's Functor. If you have your Functor, obviously you might not because it's an A rank. It makes big difference because of the extra buffs that it gives. For Thunder.
I have a lot to grind in AG. Yeah, I hear you, Jet.
But it's you can even use both if you want, honestly. I had times where I would use Buzembo because I wanted Buzembo's ultimate skill chain, so I can have like the 0 time after the ultimate skill chain, so I can know that a scenery would not miss her out of the blue like a skill.
Dang, that's actually, man, that's good. Oh, there we go, crit rate.
Who is your highest CP character right now?
Are you talking to me, Fro?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking to
it's all good.
I thought somebody asked you that question. Give me 1 second, I'll tell you here. Let me go ahead and select that one. Okay. My highest CP.
Yeah, I think like the functors for A ranks, they put them on the shop and they give them in Battle Pass later on when they change the Battle Pass. Someone can confirm that as well.
20, almost 23.
No, it's all good, Predator. I understand. Like, obviously, I brought it up, but don't feel obligated or anything like that. I'm not suggesting like go get A ranks, you know, like functors or anything like that. And honestly, I'm of the mind that you should you should give priority to getting characters,
Right?
Obviously, because you can play those characters rather than try to get like functors, you know.
Right. No, I agree. You should live more often. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could. Learning Gazer. Yeah, corrupted version looks fire. 100%. I think mine is double S Oceanus.
Double S Oceanus.
20, okay. Almost 25. Trying to see if I had my Bazembo leveled up. Probably her. She's Omega. Honestly, by the time all things are said and done, it might be Bastet when I get her Omega and get everything in place properly.
Yeah, no problem, Predator. Glad to help out.
28k Bazembo. Jeez. Do you build Sobek for Anubis? No. If you're asking if I'm building Sobek for Anubis, I am certainly not. I am not. I'm not a fan whatsoever. Yeah, I don't need the skill chain.
Yeah, my highest for me is like Omega Vertandi.
Oh, really?
The rank, yeah, she's at 26k at the moment.
Yeah, it would have been Hades, but when Oceanus came out, I started min-maxing him more than Hades. Like, I kind of stopped min-maxing Hades, and I started really focusing on Oceanus because I liked his playstyle more.
Yeah. Understandable.
So that's how that happened. But I think, like I said, when things are all said and done, it's probably gonna be Bastet.
I feel so too. Once I'm done with Bastet is probably gonna have the higher CP from all my characters right now at Omega, because like she's already at she's at 23k, and I have her seeds at 40. I have not fully enchanted her, and I have no warps either. So.
Oh, really? Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, like.
I gotta get the warp sword too.
Jokes on me, I don't even have Bastet. Dang.
Oh, bro.
Min-maxing the giant and enchants and stuff, yeah, true, actual true end game, for sure.
No,
It's just that
yeah.
you don't even have to, go that hard, honestly. Especially if the character you don't use it as much, or it's a support character and stuff. You can, as long as they do their job, it's fine, and you can clear the content. It's a nice way to saying, like, okay, I can even go further beyond. I'm sorry.
I see what you did there. I like it. I've gone through so many coolants just trying to get this Bastet online. I don't know how Anubis is not going to be until like next month. And I don't even want to think about Gen A. I'm not going to have Gen A online anytime soon. I've gone through so many resources.
Right.
Almost regret building up Marduk to a degree. I like him, he's cool, but I have no resources left.
We should be, as long as we do the Eluros card game and stuff, they give us some good resources. We should be good.
I think we also get like the 7-day, I think they dropped in your mailbox, the 7-day stuff.
Oh, yeah. Did they actually, anyone who knows and remembers from the CN version, Enjoyer, for example, do you remember if they were doing that back in the day with CN? I want to say if they actually doing it because we are speeding up, so they trying to kind of help people with some resources and stuff.
Yeah.
Or if they, if it was a thing to begin.
We definitely need the help. I need the help.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I completely experienced it again a second time with a CN version since, like, I'm trying to level up characters and I can't.
I know. Rest in peace Thor review. Oh no. I'm gonna be on point when Thor comes out. Don't you worry about that.
No worries.
We're gonna be ready to go.
What the best functor for free-to-play Bastet? The generic functor from Nile, honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Let me.
I think
I didn't read her signature one though.
Her signature one is actually pretty good.
It sounds
but
good.
I'd still not recommend going for it as a must-have or anything like that. Because if you go with the context we have right now, with the bunch we have right now, for example, someone who doesn't have Tsukuyomi or doesn't have Hera, for example, or they have their functors for those characters, I can recommend like Bastet's functor over Hera's or Tsukuyomi's, for example. But her functor is pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, signature functor.
No,
is pretty good. Yeah.
The signature functor sounds kind of.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It sounds kind of OP.
The whole thing about the armor pierce and 100% crit rate behind the enemy, like from attacking from behind, like yeah.
And 20% crit damage, and you're getting movement speed.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And you become invisible.
I mean, I think she has that in her kit already.
The invisibility.
Yeah, is it invincibility or invisibility?
Like she goes invisible.
Invisible. Okay.
Invisible, yeah, like you can't see her.
Yeah.
And then increases non-dot independent damage dealt on one hit by 20%. Yeah, I kind of want that functor.
Yeah, it definitely works for stats purpose. It's a more.
Can you mic a guide on Bastet? Yeah. I'm gonna do a guide for Bastet. Kind of like I normally do with the other characters. So normal general 5-star functor, it'll work. It fails so much in comparison to that Sig functor, but it'll work.
Yeah, it's definitely good, but you need to consider. Yeah, it's definitely good. Low code, like, don't be like that. Come on. I don't want to see like any Thor like save me. Come on. But it's just like the thing. Well, I guess Bastet's Factor is not up in the shop yet in the CN version, so I don't know when they're gonna put it. It's just like A ranks, you can get them from the shop or Battle Pass after a little bit. So maybe you can skip by saying like you don't have to spend to get it, so you will eventually get it.
I don't recall seeing her going invisible on her skills, does she?
I think after her skill 3, when you press your skill 3. No?
No, I don't recall seeing that. And I went through her kit pretty extensively.
Maybe?
I never seen.
Is it Aether code maybe?
I know she teleports. Oh, is it an Aether code?
I'm trying to see if there is. Is it not? Am I remembering wrong?
I know she did a lot of teleporting, but I don't recall seeing invisibility.
Yeah, maybe I'm recording. I'm like I have
Yes,
yeah
if you play-
maybe.
She goes invisible when casting skills. It's her skill 3 below 1 trace stack.
So
What?
I do remember.
Skill 3? To enter divine gaze state. When in divine gaze state, Caprice becomes goddess execution instead. Does not interrupt the strike count of normal.
Yo, Pace and Java, what's up? 100 pull, still no Anubis. Dang.
Bastet's Caprice becomes what? Goddess execution instead. Where's the invisibility?
Yeah, like I don't say
Bastet doesn't go invisible. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, thank you, Queen.
Okay,
Not that she goes
okay.
invisible. I mean, she cannot be hit while using skill.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys had me.
Okay,
I was going crazy for a second. I was like,
I got confused as well. I started believing it more.
he said, "Yeah, I knew it was in the skill 3."
Yeah, like I saw like someone like
He started believing the hype.
Yeah, I started believing. I confused it with the signature.
I was like, no, I don't recall seeing that at all. Yeah, no, I know she teleports, and I know she has like that bit of invincibility, but her Sig Functor allows her to literally go invisible.
Invisible, yeah.
So you compare, you put that on top of everything else that's going on with her skill 3. The Sig Functor's nutty. I never heard of invisibility. She never has it, either the gameplay. Yeah, no, this is a Sig Functor. She teleports so much people think she goes invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Or let me see something really quick with in her tutorial.
That's what it was.
I think I know now why I got confused a little bit more because of the signature factor and whatnot. During the tutorial, does she actually? We don't know her actual setup in the tutorial, right?
What do you mean by setup? Like what's on her?
Yeah, we cannot say if like something is on it because I think like I pressed the skill there and I saw it there and I thought like it was based on her kit, but I forgot about the signature factor. So I think like she has it there and that's why I thought like she can go invisible.
Yeah, I think people are confusing invincible with invisible.
Yeah, because
I think that's where people are getting confused. Because
Right.
skill 3, she goes into the divine gaze state, and then when in divine gaze state, her caprice becomes execution, and in execution she does shadow divine power to deal AoE. She does AoE shadow damage.
He's wailing.
Yeah.
Bastet Sig is a master node. In Science Verse it looks OP. Well, it's really good. Like I cannot I cannot say it's not good. It's really good. The thing is like, can you afford it or not? Because like I said earlier, I think like it's better to go for characters than the functors.
Yeah, like
The
and the thing about the functors as well is they're always gonna be there. So
Yeah, exactly.
you don't have to feel pressure to get it. Listen, to me personally, the sig functor for Bastet sounds OP. It sounds extremely strong. But there's a difference between you need to have it for and it's really, really good and you want to have it for. She doesn't need it, but I think you'll definitely tell the difference between a Bastet that does have it
and a
Bastet that doesn't have it.
Yeah, like
there's gonna be a clear distinction.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
that's how good it is. Whereas, like, let's say for example, I think Hera's sig functor is I think it's dang near a necessity, just because it changes her dodge skill entirely. Like, it becomes a completely different dodge skill.
Yeah, or like for example, Asura's functor, like change her completely. You can't play her as an actual DPS and stuff, right?
Right. Or like even Marduk, his sig functor, like without it, I said this before, like without it, it feels like you have a half a Marduk.
Right.
Because you can't do nearly as much than if you have the sig. Like the sig functor just does so much. Whereas like with Hades, you don't have to have it because it's not really doing all that much. Like, yeah, you get extra damage, but he's already doing a lot of damage. It's not necessary.
Wait, you pulled for Bastet and you got Hermes and Enlil? Damn.
That's actually tough.
Where is the red rate up?
Divine Gay State. He's wailing. I did 2 pulls, guys. Relax. I was seeing if I can YOLO something.
No.
I was just trying to see if I got lucky.
Damn, now you put me in the mood as well. Like, we were talking about the signature functors. Maybe I will pull.
I'm telling you, that sig functor, people are gonna downplay it, but that sig functor is kind of, it's doing whenever I see crit rate, crit damage up in general, and then you throw invisibility in that, like, it's just doing too much for me not to. And then people are gonna say, well, you have to hit the enemy in the back. Well, if you think about it, that's not too difficult in Aether Gazer. A lot of times they're focused on your AI, so you can go behind them very easily.
Yeah. And on top of that, I think like Bastet actually, when you start her normal attacks makes you go behind the enemy as well.
She teleports, so I think it's very easy. It's very synergistic. Works out really well. I'm telling you, that sig functor is really good. That's sick. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna happen. Maybe not on this stream, but
yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I got pretty lucky with, like, with my pulls, because when I was pulling earlier today for Anubis, like, while I didn't get Anubis, I only needed six pulls, 6 single wishes to go from the previous 5-star to the next 5-star.
Right.
So I didn't really lose that many, and the functor is guaranteed to come. So I think I'm gonna go for the functor right here, right now.
No, are you?
I'm doing it. Yeah, I'm going for it.
I'm actually doing it.
I'm actually doing it.
I'm. You know what? I'm proud of you.
Like, thank you for converting me.
Listen, it's a good choice. I'm telling you, that functor's good, man. It's a really good functor.
Actually, the only reason why I'm going for it, I'm gonna be completely honest here, is for 2 reasons. 1, I have guaranteed on Thor,
right,
since I lost the 50-50 for Anubis. 2, I have an extra Yggdrasil functor waiting for her.
See? That's how you justify it.
See? There you go, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. That's for sure. That's gonna happen. See what you did, Cody? I didn't do anything. I stated facts.
Yeah, like cold, hard facts. Like, I cannot say anything to that.
That's
know?
All.
Like, and honestly, I see the chat talking about it as well. Like, come on.
It's tough not to go for it.
Damn, I'm that easy, huh?
Wow, Bastet is nuts. Yeah, she's pretty incredible. You know what I'm really looking forward to is soloing things with her. I'm really looking forward to trying to do that. You need double S plus Sig Functor. That's a requirement. Oh, for Scotty. Yeah.
For Scotty, yeah.
Scotty needs
actually,
a setup.
Yeah, actually, with the 50-50 that I lost today to Scotty, my Scotty went double S. I already have your Functor too, so yeah, I'm kind of ready for that. Though it's gonna be for a month after his Anami comes.
Right.
Yeah.
I've completely run out of resources. This is insane.
With the reconstructors, oh man.
Reconstruct. Gold, stamina, coolant.
Yeah.
I'm tapped out.
I had to use. I had to use actually. I think was it 18? I think it was 18 reconstructs to get a Nile for Bastet.
That's egregious.
I was like, no, don't do this to me.
That shouldn't be a thing. Oh my goodness. Chat, do you see this Bastet stats? These are the best stats I've ever had on a modifier. 51% crit rate and 84% crit damage?
Wow.
I don't have that nowhere near on any of my modifiers, not even close.
Mine right now is 23 to 52.
23 to 52?
Yeah, for crit rate to crit damage.
I got 51 to 84.
Dang. Also, there is an Aether code in Bastet's kit that gives like 81 crit damage or something. If you get all the stacks.
Yeah. Yep, it gives you even more crit damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's grants 1 stack of crit damage boost for each skill hit. Mods crit damage by 9%. Effect stacks up to 9 times. That's a lot of crit damage.
Triple S give plus 20 crit damage. Oh, she gets like
yeah. Triple S gives even more. What is it? 20% crit damage.
Hit pity for Bastet. That sucks. That's the thing about the A ranks that when we were discussing earlier, like the A ranks, you know, the S ranks at least you can guarantee it. You know it's gonna come eventually. You know if you have enough. The A rank you might actually be pulling and never come out.
I got Anubis easier than I got Bastet. Just put it that way. I still have to limit. Oh my goodness! I still have to limit break my sigils to 60, and I still need to do warps. And there's 90 people that have been in this stream watching me build up this Bastet. Wild. I don't have any more. I don't have any more resources. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Chaos and Pixel. Yeah. The investment might not be, you know, it's not worth it or something because you can wait for Izanami later on and just get an S rank in Izanami and you're good to go.
Yeah. Further, I don't even have Bastet. Well, great thing about this is that you can get her for free in the event.
Yeah.
Cody not ready. I thought I was ready. Warps are annoying to build. They're just, I wouldn't say they're annoying. They're just kind of tedious.
Because like it's time gated the resources for them.
Yeah, that's the only reason why. Are you going to Omega Bastet? Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna Omega her, and then I'm going to get that Sig Functor as soon as possible.
Yeah, Omega brothers over here.
Omega. I'm telling you, I want my Bastet to cook.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You gonna buy more resources or wait more 6 days for the thing. See, and this is the issue. Once again, Froke can attest to this. If Jet's still here, he can attest to this. When you're a content creator, you almost feel pressured to do things sooner, because you, at least for me, I want to get the videos out as soon as possible in terms of like showcasing and showing builds and stuff. So I have to do is I can't wait 6 days. I have to do it sooner rather than later.
The sooner the better. It's an unfortunate thing, especially when it comes to gacha games as well. Like, you want to have that out like instantly, like
right.
So I totally understand that.
So I'm gonna try and do it sooner rather than later. If you think this isn't cheap to keep up with the new meta DPS characters, I don't know. I understand it's probably gonna get worse in the future. R7 Bastet's functor now.
I agree with that Queen says, and I agree with that Chaos in Pixel says as well, honestly.
Yeah, cheap doesn't always mean money in this game. Meta is irrelevant. Yeah, no, it's true. Like
I think like there's a mixture, like between the as well.
Like I could probably take my Bastet in right now, and she could probably do decent.
R7 Bastet Functor. Damn, R7.
No, that's not happening.
Like let's be reasonable here, please. Like I'm just gonna throw that out there. Just spend wisely and spend when you can. Don't spend.
Right. Like I'm just gonna throw this Aether code. We have.
Unless actually, I wonder how many.
A decent.
I think you can only have what's called it, the transcended crystals, where you need 30 to upgrade the functor, right? I wonder how many you can actually get if you spend all your resources like on that only.
Oh, you know what? I have that. I forgot I had those crystals to be able to transcend the functor.
Yeah, I can actually buy. I can buy another 10. I only bought 20 so far, actually. And you get for the battle pass as well, right? I think the battle pass gives you those too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
they do. Okay, this is my first time using Bastet. Let me see. Oh no, it's these two guys. Why?
Yeah, 100% agree with Queen. I think the module system is one of the best things. Yeah, it's definitely amazing, in my opinion too. Yeah.
Up. I'm schmoving, kind of.
If you save the cubes, you will get enough for one mod to max R5 plus 2 at the first time without waiting too long. But afterward, it takes like 1 year perhaps without the discount. So choose which to R7 wisely. I see. Okay, makes sense. Unless you start buying like battle passes and stuff as well, maybe. Like how many the battle pass give you? If you buy the battle pass, you get 3.
Oh my gosh.
You get 6. And another one 7, 10. You get 10 with each battle pass, so that's like 3 patches for 30, for example, if you get 3 battle passes one after another.
Oh my gosh.
10. Yeah, enjoy it. You guys this, I believe. Alright, I'm about to pull for Bastet Functor actually. Like, I've been saying it and I haven't done it yet. Like, I need to put my Shifted Star where...
Oh no, I don't know what my ultimate button is on this mapping. Is it this? Oh, it's the L1 button. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
I need healing. What's the mapping for this? Okay. It's real laggy too.
Thank you, Proximity. Appreciate it. I just wanna let you know I'm like 2 in before the last factor, so only 2 wishes in pretty much. So Nile, we good, right? Yes, Nile. Alright, let's do the gonna do the first 10. 110 to do it. Nope.
Okay, now that that's a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. Did I dodge that? I thought I dodged it. Beautiful. Are we actually gonna win this though?
I believe.
I appreciate it.
Believe in me that believes in you.
Oh my gosh, the guy has 65 health bars. We haven't attacked him at all. I wish I had that Hera ult beforehand. I'm just now getting used to the key binds on this thing.
Right. Okay, it came out at 67.
67.
Yeah, I mean, the game gives, the game takes.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah, like, you know, I got only 110 pull. I got the guaranteed for Thor. So.
No, that works.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Well, I honestly, it's still a win, but
No, yeah, I would say it's still a win.
yeah, still a win, like.
Yeah, it's still a win. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Unless I could do some terrific damage here. Okay, I got 40 seconds.
I'm a little bit behind, but I believe. I'm a couple seconds behind, so you might do it or not, if anything.
A lot of damage. 30 seconds. Oh, it's coming down to the wire. No, I got hit. That's probably gonna call it. Yeah, no, I didn't. I could do it. I should have been more optimal. Yeah, I could have done it. I just needed to be a little more optimal with the play. She's a lot of fun though. She is incredibly fun.
Oh yeah, for sure, Belial. That's a big W from you, honestly. Yeah, you didn't get any extra, but 120 pulls for Hera and her Functor. That's a W.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's a massive W. You need Cooney for yeah, Cooney would have been. You know who else instead of Leviathan? I mean, obviously Cooney would have been good there. Probably Arctic Abyss might be a better. She might be better to put there. Yeah, because then we have extra modified mode. This might be the better play. Yeah, no, Levi was not a good. I don't have my Gen A built up. That's the only unfortunate part. This would do it. This would certainly do it. But I don't that's another thing. I need to build Gen A. I don't have no resources for that. Anubis would be better there too. If I can get my Anubis built up. He would slot in very nice. But I don't have any resources for that. It's tough out here. Oneroy, heal and support, and Olympus. The thing is I got Oneroy on the other side with Hades and Oceanus. Are you gonna buy the Bastet skin? Yeah, frame 1. Frame 1. We're gonna get that. I need to get that in the Sig Functor.
I wanted to buy it too, but maybe it turned out for the better, honestly. I haven't been paid yet for this month, so I'm kind of like behind. I need to, like take care of bills and stuff and whatnot. So
right.
Yeah, like I said earlier, I was doing like dimension variables for people who don't really want to touch it or don't want to do it and stuff. So like, if they feel like you know what, I'm gonna buy you the skin for it because you do it. And I'm like, no, what are you talking about? like.
It's funny because I like both. I like her original skin a lot too. I like both. Like they both look good in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Yeah, but we gotta get it. Especially if I'm putting all this time and resources. Yeah, we gotta get it. Marduk, Hera, Bastet. Yeah, that's a good team. Hera's just so good. Yeah. They kind of tied. Yeah, they're both good. It's like one of the rare times where a modifier both their outfits original and their skin looks good.
I imagine like those Gensen and Lingguang or Jinae outfits when they come over, like frame 0, not even frame 1.
Frame 0. yeah, I agree. Kuni's a healer? No. Kuni's not a healer. I think you're thinking of Sakura. Sakura's a healer. Kuni doesn't heal, right? She just buffs. I think she's just a support buff.
Oh, hey, Casanas, what's up? Sorry, I didn't see your messages there. My bad. I have like so many open like
messages to get to.
Like three chats, like your chat, my chat, the chat from Twitch as well. Like there's too many, even though there's not too many people talking right now in my chats. It's just like trying to keep up like with everything is like ridiculous.
Oh yeah, you're back and forth. No, so originally I thought Thor was gonna be Christmas, but now that they brought Anubis and Bastet at this time, I think Thor's gonna be the 11th.
Hey Tanvir, what's up?
Because that's when Marduk leaves. What's 19 days from now?
11th of December.
It is the 11th. Yeah, it's gonna be the 11th. It's gonna be the 11th. That's when Anubis leaves.
Oh, you're us from okay, Tanvir. Yeah. Sorry about like missing your message earlier. My bad.
Yeah, Thor's gonna come the 11th. That's really fast. Yeah. We are. I would like to say we're on an accelerated. When did I get 10 limited vouchers?
Wow.
When did I get that? I thought I used them all. Okay. I'll take it. Oceanus need Functor? No. Oceanus doesn't need his Functor. It's really nice, but he doesn't need it.
Thank you for the hydration.
Thor on the 11th December. Yeah, I believe so.
If not 11th, definitely 12th, most likely.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be around that time. I think the 11th is a Monday, so it's gonna be the 12th then.
Yeah, it's like depending
always
on where
on a
you live, I
Tuesday.
guess. So yeah, the time zone. Yeah.
Yeah. So Thor should come on the 12th.
The sheer pressure from Jet, holy.
Pull who, me? Oh no, I'm good. If this was 10 Functor vouchers, I would, but no, I gotta save those for Thor. I got Anubis. I only wanted one Anubis. I didn't need to double S him or anything. I just wanted, and I got Bastet already triple. I'm good. Unless you're funding these pulls, I'll throw my PayPal in the chat.
There you go. Right. Sponsor me for those pulls.
Sponsor those pulls, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, no, I'm saving it. Oh no, it's okay, Alchemist. Great thing about YouTube, you can always rewind. It'll be a VOD on the stream or on the channel.
Yeah.
Fund him,
That's
guys? No. You guys don't have to do that. I'm just messing with Jet. No, you don't have to fund nobody. I appreciate it though. Thank you. Expecting 2.0 to drop around 14th of February. I mean, yeah, at the time. I originally thought we were going to be like first anniversary was going to be 2.0.
Yeah.
But, and that's May. But the rate we're going at, yeah, February actually seems viable.
More logical, yeah. The way we're going. I'm actually curious if they're gonna keep the gas the same way as they did with Marduk now for Thor, or we're gonna kind of like let go a little bit, you know?
I think this might have been a one-off for Marduk.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they knew Marduk, everybody was skipping, and they said, let's not have a completely dead patch.
I think that's the reason why they have like Tsukuyomi and Hera at the same time. We have like a quadruple banner right now, like.
That's very true. We do. We have a Hera rerun. We have Anubis standard, Anubis limited, Tsukuyomi. They knew what they were doing. This is actually kind of hype if you think about it.
Yeah, honestly.
It's kind of, if it was just a Marduk and then 2 weeks later Anubis, and they didn't do a Tsukuyomi or a Hera rerun. Like if they didn't do it the way they did it, I think it would have been a very dead.
Yeah, it would be pretty dead.
I think they thought about this beforehand.
Yeah, the thing is like the thing about this is that the reruns would always gonna happen. It's just like they change the timings a little bit, right?
Right. No, I'm just messing with you, Jet. I understand. It's not a problem. You have Osiris. Just save your pull until Thor, man. You will not regret it. Oh, no, trust me. Listen, guys. I am over the moon excited for Thor. Trust me. I'm not missing out on Thor. That's not going to be a thing. Thor is also a trace modifier, I think. I love me some trace modifiers. I think she is, yeah. Thor doesn't use trace? What is Thor? I thought she was trace.
No, I'm pretty sure it's trace.
Why is our schedule getting sped up? That's scary. The reason being is I don't think our schedule, well, no, let me not lie. It is getting sped up. I think the developers understand that everybody's just waiting for 2.0. So rather than have these dead periods where they make no revenue, they figured just get us to 2.0 already where people want to be. And listen, I understand. I'm already feeling the resource drain. I just built up Marduk. I'm having a hard time building up Bastet. I get it. And hopefully they'll give out more resources in terms of these like 7-day boxes that they do in the mail. But at the same time, it also gives you something to do in the game too. I don't know. It's hard to. It's hard to say because like for me personally, especially as a content creator, I like the sped up schedule. It gives me something to always, cover.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if we're going on a normal schedule, we're gonna have like 10, 15 days of literally nothing. Like,
yeah, that's the problem with when the schedules are too spread out, especially as a content creator. You run out of videos to do and things to talk about because you're
and even like things to do in the game. Honestly, like, would you just go log in 10 minutes, do everything you've done? Like,
right. The sped up schedule is nice in that aspect. And then the disadvantages is free to play players can't save up as much, resources get drained quicker. So it's a little more difficult in that aspect, but I think the pros, at least for me anyways, outweigh the cons. And if this is, I don't know if they are trying to catch up to CN.
yeah, I'm not sure myself.
I'm not too sure if that's what they are trying to do, but if they are, for me, that's great. I would like to be on the same schedule. Once again, I understand for free to play players and non-content creators, they probably don't want that. They like the foresight. So, but if they are, I mean, in any game that has a version that's much further ahead, I always prefer to try and catch up to the version. Personally, I like to be on this. I like things to happen at the same time because for me, the hype factor is even greater when we're all experiencing it at the same time. It's still hype, like I'm still excited about all these modifiers, but the excitement's greater when everything's a mystery to everybody.
There's definitely like, good and bad things about the whole thing, for sure. It depends to each person. I feel like how good those things are or how bad, because we say that many people might not have enough resources to do like or whatever, but at the same time, if a big percentage of that, obviously we cannot know for sure, know about what's coming, and they already said, okay, I'm saving all the way until then, obviously they have the resources to do anything they want. Like, they won't have a problem because they haven't been building the characters. They only build as much as they need to clear the content, right? And get the time gated pretty much like rewards.
Yeah, like it'll always give you something to work. Even as a free to play player, it always gives you something to work towards. Like, you'll always have a character to build up, a reason to log into the game. So,
yeah,
I mean, I'm for it.
Yeah, I'm for it as well.
Yeah, when everybody theory crafts on the new units, yeah, it's that's always more enjoyable for me. So, but with that being said, I'm gonna have to get going. It's already late for me. Actually, very late for me. I gotta work early in the morning. Froke.
Yeah.
It was a massive pleasure having you on the channel.
Same. I'm really glad we actually did it. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I hope I wasn't, I was good enough for people anyway.
Yeah. No, you were phenomenal. I think it was a massive success. And yeah, we're gonna definitely try and get this going again next time. For sure.
100%. If we can get like more people on it as well, it would be even better at some point, of course.
Yeah, we'll get Jet. We'll definitely, I want to get Chaotic on. Add Rocks. We'll get Add Rocks on. Yeah, and see if we can make this a consistent thing. But yeah, I think people enjoyed hearing your perspective on stuff and not just always hear my opinion on things. So so I appreciate you being on, and to the consistent 85 people that were here, to be quite honest with you, this has been the most successful stream I've had to date on Aether Gazer. Usually we're like 30-40 people, but to have 80 and then peak out at like 90 something.
Hey, that's great.
Entire
that's what's
stream.
Up.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Then, that's great. And you had so many issues as well. Imagine if we had the smooth stream as well and whatnot too.
Yeah.
I know it is what it is.
Yeah, next time I think I have things pretty smoothed out now, so
Yeah.
next time should be a lot smoother. You guys were great. Please do this more. Yeah, certainly. We're definitely gonna go ahead and do that. We'll schedule another one, but
Yeah, for sure.
you guys have a great night or a great day. Froke, you have a great night or great day.
Yeah, it's actually the beginning of my day for me, honestly. Like the time difference and whatnot. I'm probably gonna stay up for a little bit
where
longer.
are you? Where are you at actually? If you don't mind me asking.
No, it's up. I'm from Europe. I'm live in Greece, actually.
Really?
Mm.
That's really cool.
So yeah, it's 7:30 a.m. for me right now.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's 12:30 at night for me.
Yeah, it's all good. No worries.
Yeah. No. I appreciate it once again. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.
Bye bye.